You're all good.
We're good?
All good.
All right, let me retweet it. Let me see here. What, did something?
Okay.
What did you say? I sniffle, is that what you said?
Yeah, you're a sniffler.
That was much as him.
I don't know. Somebody's sniffling.
That's him. No, that's him.
Haven't heard that once.
You were unbelievable yesterday. We were working on stuff. It was incredible. The Riggs thing, you were sniffing the whole time we were talking before.
Talking before?
Yeah, it was incredible.
I didn't know.
You too. I'm sure you didn't. Did you tweet it out?
I did.
Let me see. What the fuck? Where is it? Why don't I see that? It's 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago. We weren't even on 2 minutes ago.
I tweet it when we go live and there's just an image in the background when I hear you walk in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, everyone. Greg Poehler is back after a tough 12 point? No. More?
It ended up being 16, but it was a close game.
It was a rally I saw on Twitter. I was keeping. I went to Winchester, Waltham a couple nights before that. Kind of the same thing. They fell behind early, came back, and then ran out of gas.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
Yeah. You didn't cheer for your child, did you, during the game? I hope you
No,
didn't
I
do that.
had my hands by my side.
Good. I mean, is that not unbelievable?
I couldn't believe it when I saw that. When I saw the video, I was like, "That's what we were talking about there."
How bad was I? I didn't even say anything. I just
You
said you
heard
went
it, right?
crazy.
Yeah.
He's not going crazy.
No. He was really excited. He's
cheering
going
for his
crazy.
kid.
Why is crazy a bad thing? I said he went
No,
crazy.
you made it seem like he was a crazy parent.
You said that during the show. I did not say that. I said he's a great parent. We had a lot of parenting talks the other day. So
You did?
I don't know. I was here for 20 minutes.
Why would you discuss anything with him? Anything.
And then he sent me a video yesterday of him shooting free throws.
Who, Greg?
First of all, lefty.
I did.
8 in a row in the video, claiming this morning that he
Greg
hit
could
30.
shoot.
Yeah.
I have no doubt about that. No question about
Great
that.
form.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not sure he's in his best playing shape, but we're all older now.
Yeah. Actually, I was at the gym yesterday, and these guys, these younger guys, are like, "Yeah, you want to play 3-on-3?" I was like, "No."
Yeah. Do you still play over there? At all?
Very infrequently. I coach my son and my daughter.
Oh, yeah, you were
so
saying yes, you do that.
every now and then, if they're like, they need a player, I'll step in.
Right.
I'm more of like a designated passer.
Yeah. But before the Winchester Waltham game, I went over to the height of the coach at Winchester, John Fleming, great guy. Huge fan of the show. My old coach, Quinn Dale, I think you missed out on by a year. Said hi to him. And being on the floor before the state tournament game, you do have tremendous anxiety. Like there's just these nerves that are totally misplaced. I'm fucking 50 years old, but you could say I'm actually feeling for these kids. I'm like, geez, I don't want to see anybody screw up.
I don't want to see anybody lose. That's the thing.
Well, you wanted to see Sharon.
Well, I want to see Sharon lose, but I mean, the seniors, you just feel for them. I mean, just realize this morning my son woke up and he was like, "It's over. Like, there's no practice anymore."
No, his life is over.
Life is over.
The downhill begins. It peaked and then it ended. Well, congratulations on a good season to Burlington.
It was very good. And shout out to the coach, Coach Connors. He's also a fan of the show.
Okay, let's not.
Claims we kind of threw him under the bus last episode by saying it was his fault for the spitting incident.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think at the team showers he told us off the air. That's not him? He has nothing to do with that.
No,
okay.
He's a good guy, good coach.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, so what's? Oh, the spit. I don't think we threw him under the bus, did we? No, I think we said that wasn't a team.
I think you said that you got to blame the coach on that one or something.
Well, there is some leadership issues for Coach. Middlesex coaches love us. I don't know what's going on here. Jesus.
Did you see that?
Big.
Oh, Nick Pappas is still listening.
Did you see that Tewksbury hockey story? It made the news. So the Tewksbury team was doing.
What do you call it?
Tewksbury.
You said Tewksbury, right?
Tewksbury.
Where are you from?
It's Tux?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels weird saying
Where are
Tux.
you from?
When people say it, they say it with such a Boston accent that it always turns me off.
Tewksbury.
Tewksbury.
It's not Tewksbury.
Yeah, I just every time I heard
Weymouth?
them say it like that. No, I don't. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But so Worcester.
No, now you're going crazy.
Final episode of The West Wing, and first of all, of course, so far everyone's been knocked over by Johnson Arroyo. So I mean, probably the best guest we've ever had here, who is really scary.
He's nervous.
Are you nervous?
I think I feel a little bit like the when you step out on the basketball court. I think I know that feeling.
Everything's fine. We have a good time. Are these from you or no?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for Albert. That's a good way to start.
Oh, wow.
Bad Company. I like it.
That's a really good album.
ELO. Oh, is that
Desolation Angels.
That is a good album. ELO. I like it. Oh, Royo. Excellent. I'm going to use all three of these.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Thank you very much, Johnson Arroyo.
You're very welcome.
Are you on Twitter, Johnson Arroyo?
I am, yes.
You don't follow me.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You're Madawaska Man, at Madawaska Man.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, you're not Johnson. There are Johnson Arroyos on Twitter because I was going to tag him this morning, but then I saw that he wasn't So you're not actually your what? Madawaska man? Were you in Madawaska?
Yes, the second time.
The second time. Oh,
Yep,
the
in the
Corona
summer.
one.
Correct.
Okay, the one on the boat. All that
Yes.
stuff.
That
Yes. Yeah. That was a good time, right? I think.
That lake was beautiful.
That
got to
was a
see
nice
most of
lake.
it. You got to see most of it.
The bugs were gigantic.
Oh, they were
though.
huge.
But yeah, that was a good show. That was right before Colleen started, I think.
Yeah.
Because Steve left, and we needed somebody to fill in, and Carano filled in like only he can.
You think Carano didn't get back to me recently because he hates me?
Yes.
Or do you think he hates the show? Do you think
Yes.
or it's just peak me? Like it's
Yes.
all me. Okay.
No, maybe it's. I have no idea. I don't know. Don't be nervous. We'll be fine. The final episode of The West Wing. This is way after Sorkin left, so the show wasn't that great. But I watched it all the way through. There was some train accident. It was his last day in office. Sheen's character, and there was a train derailment right in the New Hampshire-Massachusetts border. And what's her face? The actress Mary McCormick, who's married to the guy who directed the woman who they bought the Oscar nomination for. You know, Andrew Riseborough, the one that So she said it was between Exeter, New Hampshire, and Haverhill, Massachusetts. She said on the show.
I wouldn't.
And Marshy's character's from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Very upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I never got over it. 17 years ago. Anyway. Tell us your story, Johnson Arroyo.
So I'm from Central Mass. I'm a fire lieutenant
Lunenburg.
for a W town.
Central Mass?
Yep.
A town.
W, as Dave would call it, a W town.
Yeah, okay. Now the W City.
W city, W town, W burb.
Okay, gotcha. You know what it is, Dave?
Ooh, that's a lot of action.
Yeah, it's pretty
Worcester.
wild.
It's not Worcester.
What?
Is it Worcester?
It's Worcester.
Oh, okay. You have to be ashamed of this. We have
No,
plenty of friends in the fire department.
That's a lot of action. Worcester.
Yeah.
Busy.
Burlington
city,
Fire Department's going to be looking for somebody soon, I think. No? Isn't that Katie Thompson's husband? Isn't he a Burlington Fire?
Oh shit! Is he
right.
Burlington?
I think
Jeez.
so. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Did you see this story?
Did not.
Yeah. We may get to it later. Who knows? Colleen's screwing that whole thing up. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've been married to my wife.
Oh, we're doing the whole story. Okay.
Oh,
gotcha,
yeah, sorry.
gotcha. Great. Okay. Where were you conceived? Yes, you've been married to. Go ahead.
Yep, I've been married for 10 years now. We just celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations. Any children?
Yep, they're 11 and 9 this year.
All right. So you're starting the finish line is it's starting to. There's a picture starting to develop, and both kids getting double digits.
First kid at 25. Wow.
That's not.
pretty young.
Wasn't 11.
That's
I mean,
pretty
it's not
young.
okay. It's not incredible.
In today's world, that's really
I guess
young.
so. I mean,
Yeah.
but he's a Central Mass guy. They're sort of backward. You know, he's not a great thinker. He bangs a kid out. Now he's done. He's gonna be. So you're what? 35?
36.
He's almost in your. What's your chief?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant. You're gonna be retired when he's like 50, 3/4 pay. His kids are gonna be old. He'd be living on some lake somewhere in Central. His life's gonna be over. That's a great life.
Smart strategy.
Yes, that's very smart.
Yep.
Are you going to the show in Maine?
Yes.
Oh, good, excellent. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. What? Oh yeah. So what was the? Was the game in Sharon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It was
I
like-
saw it. The floor looked nice.
Yeah,
actually.
it
I
was
saw a picture of it.
beautiful. It was a good place to go out. You know.
Yeah.
It was a packed crowd.
Yeah.
It wasn't too close, so wasn't. There's no like missed opportunities.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
more like they were just better.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was saying that the Tewksbury,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
the Tewksbury the boys hockey team, varsity boys hockey team, did a scouting report on the other team, and they posted it all over social media. But it was like personal shit. It was like parents divorced, all this shit,
I hate
like
that.
to talk trash during the game.
You only
And
got
it
one. You
was
only
on
got
all
one.
the news
You
channels.
only got one chance as a senior. I don't really hate that.
And Tim and Canton's Norwood Mustangs took them out the other night.
Oh, they did.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
congratulations to them. Well,
Yes.
that's fantastic. Great. We're covering it all here. I enjoyed though.
It's become the high school. High school
Yeah,
minute.
why not? I'm like Mike Lynch. But being at the game, I was like, I should go to more of these. Like, I should just. Harry could have been more bored, but like, I was like, I should. I'm friends. Like I said, the coach is a great guy. I should go like 6-7 games a year. Why
And
not?
they're quick games.
Yeah, like an
too.
hour.
Yeah.
Halftime's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You also
Not
don't
bad.
you don't have to know the coach to still want to enjoy it. No, I don't agree with that.
I will say when Kirk Minihane shows up at the winch, it's there's sort of because all guys who look like him, and it's like an event when I show up at this thing.
Oh,
Everyone's excited.
I only got 5 screenshots of you there.
Oh, is that true or no?
Yeah.
Oh, really? With Harry?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot, and it's just like
They said you were in the student section, which I assumed was a problem. At one point,
it was.
maybe,
Well, the place was. We got there late. Harry and I killed it at the Chateau, the original Chateau in Waltham on the way before, and then went there and stupidly, the place was absolutely mobbed. They should have played at Bentley. And then we second half we just sort of stood underneath the basket and that was fine. I gave one of the referees a little bit of shit. I did. Well, I was doing because one of the guys on Waltham was in the paint. I was doing the 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we doing here? 7. Felt like the old days. And the rep was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, loser? You gonna give a kid in this team?" So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, what's going on?
Did you make anything of that Boomer rant? I was watching it when you
were
walked
very
in
into
yesterday.
this.
Well, no,
I did not see a lot of social. I saw way more social media attention toward JJ Redick than I did toward this. I didn't even see it, Dave. I was gonna actually have you send it to me. So it was the end of the Boomer Esiason and Gregg. What's his name? Who's a fan of mine?
Gregg Giannotti.
Yeah, he's kind of a zero. But so what happened?
So the rant starts here. I'll play.
But let's go. Give us a little bit of context.
So a caller calls in and basically calls Gregg a pussy for I don't know if it was missing work or something around him having an anxiety attack, and he turned that into I'm a pussy because I have mental health, and I thought it was a great rant.
Sounds like a pussy, but yeah,
well, it was a good rant. It was a good rant against the caller, but the thing I was intrigued about, and I was watching it as you walked in yesterday, Boomer walked out at the end, and I don't.
What was it? What
really
time was
know
the show?
why.
What time was this at? Was it during Dave take a piss? Was it the end of the show?
There's like 10 minutes left in the show. He walks out. They come back for 1 2-minute segment at the end where they talk like nothing else
Boomer
happened.
there?
Yeah, they just talked like about football as if nothing else happened.
Yeah, I have no relationship with Boomer. I've spoken to him like 2 or 3 times. He seems nice enough. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing. It was a good I think you would have liked the rant. He just kind of went off on this guy. And
we get there. I want it known that, like I always say, I was king of Boston radio, as you know, Johnson Arroyo, and I left to make a little less money. Still a very nice living, and I think my boss right now is like lightsabering against Jabba the Hutt in Florida. Is that correct? Last time I checked,
that is correct.
Okay, just an update on what Dave Portnoy, who's got hundreds of millions of dollars, is doing this morning. Because I saw Jeff D. Lowe is on the trip with him. My good friend Jeff D. Lowe said that he's never seen Dave as excited ever about this. Like every day he's texting because Jeff put the trip together, I guess. He's like, "Are we ready to go?" Like exclamation points, like lightsaber emojis, and like smiley faces. It's very weird.
DAVEYMOUSE.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited. I get excited about Disney.
You do?
Yeah, I got to plan a trip to Disney this year. So.
Why?
I saw yesterday there was like some controversy about he didn't go to he only covered one portion of the park. And
Well, he's only going to the Star Wars thing, I think, right?
Oh, really?
I believe so. Well, that's why they're going, is because he fucked up the Star Wars thing last year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
supposed to go to a
that's what it
section
was.
of Star
So
Wars.
it's he, Jeff, Ken, Jack,
and Clem.
and I think Robbie
Robbie
Fox,
Fox, yep.
are going.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like they're only going for the day. I think they said they're getting the private tour and doing all that. That's
And
what
he's
Jeff
going
said.
right to Massachusetts, right? I think he said that.
I'd imagine. Yeah, nobody's. I've been told like we want you. I don't know what the fuck's. I don't know what's going on.
What's that, Saturday afternoon?
I have no idea.
And where?
I don't. I can say it again. I don't know.
Amazing.
I don't know. By the way, about 5 o'clock today, right?
Yes, 5
We're
o'clock
launching
live.
a gigantic gambling YouTube show with me and Riggs at 5 o'clock today. It's going to change the golf gambling world.
It's launching today?
It is.
We are our golf podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Did we get a name for it yet? Or
We kicked a few around. Riggs threw a couple at the beginning in a bit that won't last historically, I don't think, with some of the great Carson Letterman bits, but we gave it a shot, and then we moved on.
Okay.
No, it was good. I actually had a good time. Riggs is, and I like that a lot of Miller fans don't like him, so he's going to be with me the whole way. I thought it was good, Dave.
So I watched 6 golf gambling podcasts before the launch of that.
Better be good.
They were all 6 of the worst pieces of content I've ever consumed in my life.
Go ahead.
You and Riggs together, the best golf podcast I have ever listened to. Wow. By a mile.
You've heard them all.
would have been
so there
funnier
you
if you said top 5 there, Dave.
Oh, I'm not a comedian
give him a
like
break,
you.
would you?
Yeah.
When are you going to Disney?
I got to plan it. I got to think through it a little bit, I guess. I want to go for like 2 days, just
I
to
wanna
the
tell your
park
boss,
for 2
maybe.
days.
I'm
I'm
not
not even there yet. I'm not there. I just
For 2 days, you're going to go with your kids?
I'm not doing like the week. I'll do like 2 days there and then 3 days in Florida or something.
Oh, yeah. That's
something
fine.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had your kids there at all?
I have, a bunch of times.
Lately or no? Are you like a Disney person?
No, but we have a house in Florida, so
Oh, so you don't go and...
no, we would go down for like that a couple days.
How about you? 11-9 Johnson Arroyo, no?
Yeah, we went in 2019 and we went last year, 2022.
Okay. So was it good? Did you stay in the park or no?
We did, yeah. We stayed at the Contemporary where the monorail goes.
Yeah,
right through.
the one right in the middle. Yeah, right. Yeah, it goes right through the thing.
They loved it.
Oh, good.
Damn.
Last time I was 2017. What are you saying, damn for?
That's expensive, right? Contemporary staying in the park?
Citizens are paying
Got
for
it like that.
Right? You don't care.
Took it out of their piggy
On the
bank.
dole. It doesn't matter. 2017, I went with the kids. Never again. I'm good. just wears you out. It's just at the end of the day, everyone's mad at everyone. Parents are screaming at kids. People are crying. It's like a crime scene. It's just never ending.
For 5 strong family moments, though. Like
If that.
Strong.
If that.
I think they've gotten better though on the like you can buy stuff ahead of like you can pay more.
Now you have to pay even more.
Yeah, but that's at least to beat. I mean, there's sometimes we go on. It's been like a 3-hour line.
I get it, but I still am like like Disney. I always thought was for like that family in like Iowa. Who
No, fuck them. I want to be able
once
to
a
get. I want to be able
year
to get there.
they save their money or 3 times in their life
No,
to
it's
take their
true,
kids, and those people are fucked.
Yeah,
now.
they can't go anymore. I don't think.
No, it's over. It's all foreign people and people like you, foreign people. Cullinane coming in there for 2 days. We stayed at the beach club, maybe.
Yep.
It was a fortune, fucking fortune.
Yeah.
For what?
It is crazy.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, you want to play the Boomer stuff?
Oh, sure. I guess.
An anxiety attack like that, you know what? I'm of the mindset, and I'm probably more from. I'm older than you. You know, you just got to suck it up.
Oh my God, you serious, Bill? You got to suck it up. You know how many people have killed themselves because they were told to suck up their mental illness? Seriously, you know how many people? That's the most insulting thing I've heard all the time.
This guy probably sounds just as outraged about like the Mets or something. That's the thing. Just the sports talk show. I feel like this is fake outrage.
Probably.
I mean, we have got the most idiotic Neanderthal callers out there.
I hate to say it. I don't want to say this because I know it's going to get in some trouble. But there's nothing gayer than the guy talking about mental illness. Like, it's just so lame.
Yeah, but if he was actually offended, what are you going to like?
Forget it, Dave.
You call him a pussy.
You missed
Who's saying it, Dave?
I know, but you don't complain. You don't complain. You tell your like real life story.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm saying you're acting like this
I was
is
joking, making a joke on the guy calling somebody gay, and the guy.
Gotcha.
What else? I don't want to play the rest of that.
I thought it was actually good. So I don't know. There's no
That's
answer.
very good. He did that. He seems like a nice guy, and I wish him well on his. And I'm sure he's doing the best he can. He seems like a nice guy, and that guy who calls an idiot. But there are idiots in this world. Like, what can you? I give him credit for talking about it. Too bad Boomer doesn't stand with him. That's a shame.
That's what's very strange. I turned it on this morning, acting like nothing ever happened.
What are they going to do? Do 4 hours on it?
Well, I think you would have addressed that. Hey,
If Mike
Jerry,
walked out or something?
Yeah, Mike, you walked out yesterday. Why?
But if Mike walked out, it'd be a whole thing.
A whole different thing.
Yeah, I mean, he is struggling.
If Jerry walked out on you there, which actually hypothetically he kind of did do that in the past.
Hypothetically, he actually did in the past. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but maybe I have no idea how that show works. I've never listened to it.
Yeah,
other than 2 seconds, I don't know. So I have no idea. I'm kidding, of course.
He's getting like universal praise for it.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's why every 6-9 months I'll play that card.
Yeah,
like don't forget, like I did try and kill myself several times.
It is about time for you to play.
I've been working straight through. I think I took my last mental health leave last November of 21.
Oh,
so it's been a long time, and we got the live show coming up. Probably after that would not be a bad time to take a month off. I think. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? I mean, this show is, given Colleen's progress on certain parts of it, it seems like it's not even going to happen at this point.
Why? That text yesterday?
Just in general, I just feel like this is not. I feel like you're starting to overwhelm you a little bit.
Well, it definitely will, but I think that's why I want to do everything as early as possible.
I agree.
Like,
I
some
agree.
of the stuff we've done.
Any progress or no?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like all the vendors are taken care of, all that stuff. There's more of that this time than last time. So
you're concerned about the pregame show, which is going to happen.
Oh, I'm definitely concerned about the pregame show, which is.
Dave basically, we had a conference call with the pregame show.
Dave's overwhelmed.
We're going to do a show, and Dave's like, "You going to do the pregame show like before the show or after, like a couple hours before? Like, when are you thinking of doing it?"
Obviously,
I'm like, I don't know, leading up to the show, maybe.
In a perfect world,
Well,
you
tell
would
me
lead
that.
right into it.
Well, tell me that. Then
well, that's what I thought we were doing yesterday. Like, could there be a 30-minute buffer from that show ending and the live show starting because we're using all of that technology? That's all. I have to move everything around with the crowd there and everything like that.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Just model it after the Chris Rock show. That was pretty sweet.
It was excellent.
The pregame, the postgame.
Yeah, we can do. We have that kind of budget too. We'll have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on it. It's fantastic.
Or you could have whatever the equivalent of him on Twitter is.
Yeah, well, it probably is some parody account of whatever.
Jareem Abdul.
Yeah, whoever.
Who was that woman that on CNN yesterday that said like Chris Rock deserved to be slapped because of the jokes he made?
I mean, there are people who say. Remember that it was a big deal when it happened. People were saying that. Some people, I mean, whatever. Yeah. I feel like that just came and went. That stand-up had no life to it.
Yeah.
What else?
Do you want to play that JJ Redick cut
Yes, I do, because, I find it. Did you see this? Did you guys see this?
I don't know what spawned it, but I saw his rant.
Yeah, right. That's a good point.
I can play for it.
What Kendrick so
Perkins.
it's Kendrick Perkins, who seems like kind of an asshole, maybe? I don't know. I never really dealt with him.
No, he's not an asshole, but I think he's trying to be that, like, I'm the honest guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the sort of the woke, and I hate even I don't really care.
Big Baby, right?
He was a terrible player.
Is that Big Baby?
Glenn Davis.
Oh,
No, he means, was he a big baby?
He was. Probably, I mean, he's a big guy. I imagine when he was born, he was probably a big kid. I think he was drafted out of high school by the Celtics.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
In the first round, right?
Yep.
He was okay. He wasn't a great player.
I mean, they have those things where, like, those 5 guys never lost a series or whatever. When
Yeah,
they were
3 of them
healthy.
were Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett.
He was a glue guy. He was
And
a locker
Rondo,
room,
right? What's
Locker
up?
room glue guy. They loved him.
I love stuff. And then they traded him to Oklahoma City, right?
believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeff Green.
Where do you put Kendrick Perkins in your all-time Celtics center list, Dave? I'd be curious.
Oh man, he's got to be 2 or 3, I would assume.
Sorry?
Yeah, 2 or 3 maybe.
Wow.
Okay, who's first on your list?
Just kidding. I would assume he would be like in the
Oh, okay.
20s or 30s.
Who'd be
or
first on
something.
your list?
Is Bill Russell a center?
He was.
Yes.
Second?
Another center. Garnett was not a center, right?
No. He probably occasionally
He's
played
tall
there.
enough to. Why am I blanking on another center? Bill Walton was a center.
He was.
Yep.
He was. So you're putting him 2. All right, I like this.
No, I'm not putting him 2.
Sounds like
I
you're
just can't
voting for
think
the
of
MVP.
anything
It
else.
sounds like to me with that kind of attitude,
Yeah,
but all right.
Yeah. No, I can't even name another center off the top of my head.
Wow.
Give me a couple more.
Robert Parrish?
Fuck. Yep.
You put him 2?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else? Would you put anybody else ahead of Parrish or no?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Parrish had a surprise. I was never a huge fan of his, but then you look at his numbers, he averaged like 16 points over like
Played
whatever,
forever,
15
too.
seasons with the Celtics. So
Yeah, he freaking slapped his wife around, but that's
Yeah.
fine. What can you do? I wrote a story about it. SI.
Is Al Horford a center? Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Glue
don't think.
guy.
I don't
Good
think of
team
him
guy.
as a. I don't think of him as a center though, right? And there are like no centers. I don't want to get too. We'll take some calls on this. There are no real centers today, though, right? I don't think. I don't watch the NBA much.
Embiid.
Dude, that's true, but I don't watch. I don't know. Like when we were younger, I don't want to. It's different. The game's just different. But there were like 12 centers. There were centers.
Yeah.
Parrish, Kareem, Olajuwon, Ewing, Robinson, all those fucking guys. Moses, like those guys. Sampson, even, who was, they don't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
What happened to the centers?
I went to that.
Johnson Arroyo, what happened to the centers?
what position does Giannis Alphabet Soup play?
I don't know. I think he's like everything, right?
He's probably a forward.
I mean, he seems like he's handling the ball. I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't know. Go ahead, Dave.
He's a power forward. They have him. He's I guess a center or a forward.
So the point was, this is on First Take.
Yes, it
So
was.
it's Stephen A, JJ Redick, who seems like a prick, who said Larry Bird wasn't good, right?
Yes.
He's a fucking idiot. And Kendrick Perkins is everything.
Yep.
So they're talking, debating, whatever, and then you're giving us the backstory.
Yeah,
first?
Kendrick Perkins was actually, I think, a couple days earlier. So he says this.
Why didn't he never bring up this in particular?
I'm sorry, 1 second. What was the beginning of that phrase?
Why didn't he never bring up this in particular subject? When it comes down to
This
guys
what subject?
winning in particular subject.
Why did he
When it
never
comes
bring
down-
up this in particular subject? Is that the
Yes.
question he's posing?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just trying to get everything straight here. What?
Be careful.
What do you mean?
I'm listening today, so be careful with what
I'm
you're-
asking you what he
Okay.
said. That's all.
right. Okay.
I'm just
making sure.
Look, I treat everybody equally. If JJ Redick said that, I'd be like, what is he saying?
I see no issues right now. I'm just
Neither do
telling
I.
you.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to get what that sentence is from somebody who's broadcasting on television. That's all. Maybe he's asking a real good question. Go ahead.
Why didn't he never bring up this in particular subject?
Okay.
When it comes down to guys winning MVP since 1990, it's only 3 guys that won the MVP that wasn't top 10 in scoring. Do you know who those 3 guys were?
Who were they?
Steve Nash, Jokic, and Dirk Nowitzki. No.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki,
What
did he
do
say?
those guys?
Okay.
What do those guys have in common? I'll let you sit. I'll let it sit there and marinate.
This gentleman, so I never listened. This guy broadcasts on.
And he has been a rising star.
He sounds like he's really good. It sounds really like really good content to me. So I guess the link between Dirk and Steve Nash, they were once teammates, right?
Yeah, I can't see it, but they're good dribblers.
So Dave's worried about trying to cancel me here, but this gentleman is saying that they're all white.
Oh,
Now,
okay,
I think
now
I
get
know
it.
why Steve Nash is a point guard. I don't think you're going to score a lot of points necessarily if you're a point guard. Dirk was not in the top 10 in scoring the year he won the MVP. Is that true? Doesn't that sound weird to you?
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
going to look this up. I'm looking this up. Dirk, I pronounce it Nowitzki. was a great player. He's in my top 20 of all time, if anybody's curious. So he won the MVP. What year do we have, Dave? What year he won the MVP? Which year he won the MVP?
2006. 2006, 2007.
6-7 season. He led the league in, this is advanced stats, led the league in win shares, which is pretty much, let me see here. Why does this basketball reference page stink so much? What year did you say, Dave? I'm sorry.
2006, 2007.
2006, 2007.
I can't imagine Perkins being wrong on his.
He may be right. He may be right. Anyway, so
he seems to be very.
So what he's saying is that the three white guys, right?
White power.
Well, that's fine. I think that's necessary. 2006, 2007. 2006, 2007, he's 11th in the league in scoring. I mean, okay. So
that's why I brought it up.
Okay, whatever. So what he's saying is because they're white, they won the MVP, right?
Correct.
This guy's gonna win his third MVP, like me, right? This guy about to win his third MVP in a row.
Yes.
Okay. So
they never mention you when they're saying the.
It's a good point. You know why? You know why I'm winning. We'll say it'd be hard to make the argument in this league because I don't think
there's no one
the league's
else.
entirely white. I think, but so then JJ Redick jumps in the middle of this and has this, I guess, yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to just say something. Stephen A. I mean no offense to you, and I mean no offense to First Take, because I think this show is extremely valuable. It is an honor to be on this desk every day. It really is. But what we've just witnessed is the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts. And you're not about to sit up.
We all know what you implied the other day. We all know what you implied just now.
That's a good fight.
One at a time. It's the facts.
There you go, Kendrick.
It's the facts.
Okay.
So what he's saying is, no, I didn't say it, but now I did say it. Those are the facts. Which is it, Kendrick? Book Kendrick Perkins, would you? I'd like to actually talk to him, have this conversation. My guess is, and I could be wrong, when I was younger, the guys who won MVP, other than Bird, were Moses Malone, Dr. J, Magic, obviously. Magic, yeah. Kareem. Then Jordan, Barkley, Malone, Olajuwon. So other than Bird, it was all guys who were not white, basically. I'm not sure the last white MVP was before Bird.
It'd be funny if you were like, what do all those guys have in common?
Right. But my larger point is, my guess is, in today's world, the voting bloc is far more minority for NBA voting for MVP than it was in 1982 when they voted for. Like, I don't even think it's even close. I'm sure of that 1,000%. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's playing the race card just to play it, and that's dangerous. Like, that's just a dangerous thing to do. And there are times where it's real, of course, but this is not one of those times. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
The worst part is when he says, what do these guys have in common? And then he says, I didn't say they were racist.
Just say it. Just say you think. So I'd be curious then if they could get the percentage of the black voters for MVP last year. Who did they vote for? My guess is they voted for the guy who won MVP, the white guy, right? I would think.
I would think so.
I mean, what was the voting?
Yeah.
Who won it last year?
What's his name
Jokic.
on
He's won two in a row.
the one on Denver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good player. Not Larry Bird, but he's a good player. So last year he won the MVP again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. So that's 21-22 season?
Yep.
Where is he? What number is he? 77, right? No. He could lose some weight, I will say that.
Who, Jokic?
Yeah. A little beefy.
That's Doncic. That's 77.
Oh, I'm getting the white guys confused. They're all the same.
Those Euros.
So which guy won the MVP? The guy on
Jokic, yeah, from Denver.
From Denver. Right. Let me see last year's MVP voting. 2021. I pay no attention to the NBA. I hate to say it. obviously.
Where's Dino Raja when you need him?
It's a good question. So 65, you got 65 first place votes. Embiid was second with 26. Giannis had 9. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to guess that was pretty much the way it was. And by the way, his advanced stats are way better than Embiid, just looking at it. So I don't think it was racially motivated on that. It's just stupid, just dumb. But I mean, I'm like Kendrick Perkins put a lot of statistical thought into this one, other than finding out that Nowitzki was 11th in the league in scoring. So
also, all 3 of them were non-American. That's one thing they could have.
That's true too.
Somebody could have said.
That's true.
What
too.
do these guys have in common?
Jack McMullen got canceled for doing a Embiid impression.
That would have been funny if Kendrick was like, "No, I mean they're anti-American."
Yeah, what the hell's going on with these commie voters?
I assume there are more, but I do see a black voter who voted for him.
Well,
so,
sure, many. I'm not. You know what they should do, honestly, is they should break the votes down by racial, like they do in the presidential election. They should have the block for all of them. Come out and whatever. Who cares? But it's just stupid. I'm glad. Good for that. Actually, I have to say, take some guts for JJ Redick. Really,
definitely.
I mean, you're probably gonna try and cancel him.
No, I thought that was a great call out right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
I don't know how valuable is JJ Redick to ESPN. So for him to go call
how valuable is Kendrick? How valuable is anybody? Kendrick Perkins?
Like Kendrick Perkins' stock was rising the last couple of years.
Based on what?
I don't know. I think they kind of like the kind of loose vibe of Kendrick. It almost has a Charles Barkley-esque vibe. And coincidentally, Charles Barkley called him out for this and just said people go on ESPN just looking for clicks. So that was his.
No question.
That was his move right there.
That's a shithead move. We'll fight about it. Book him.
Yep.
You got him?
I got him.
Okay, good.
It's a lock. Yep.
What else going on?
I don't know if you heard Montante filling in with Gerry yesterday by any chance.
Let's say for argument's sake I didn't. I have to say I don't spend a lot of time. Gerry's like just completely, there's zero fun attached. Like we're going to do that 5K, the Ritzer 5K in May. I have no interest in having Gerry on the show after that. None.
Which is so weird because it's through Gerry.
I know, but I don't want to do that. It's gonna make me.
What's he gonna do? Just hang around? Like he's just gonna sit there?
If I'm there, honestly, it'll be the most tragic thing associated with that entire race. It just will. Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's a great race, and the family's incredible. Like they do an awesome job. So I'm excited to do it. And a bunch of Minihane fans will have a good time, raise a bunch of money, will have a good time after. But Jerry's gonna come in there and just yeah. Oh, yeah, what's the joke there? Oh, yeah, what are you going to do? What do you dance around at the State Theater? And I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like, what the fuck? Can't you just loosen up a little bit?
Yeah. Well, if you want to sign up for that, callingritzer.org, by the way. Team Minihane is set up if people want to do
we need to get moving on that.
Yep. We'll send
officially.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't. That race is on a Saturday or a Sunday?
Sunday.
All right.
Was there anything that happened in that Montante episode that you were going to bring up?
We'll get there. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry.
Take it easy.
I'm sorry. I'm just jumping ahead.
What the hell? Take it easy.
Yeah. Plus 15 on my app that I'd be hitting right now.
The Sunday. Okay, so I can get my golf bets in for Sunday before the race.
Oh, definitely. Okay. Sunday, May 7th. Yep.
Sunday, May 7th.
So on this golf show, it's pre-taped.
No, it's live, right? Are we saying?
What are you talking about, Greg? It's a
live
show.
Live show.
It is. Well,
it is live.
Live. Let's just hope Keegan Bradley doesn't break his arm today. That's us there.
Okay.
Riggs and I are fucked.
Do you both make picks? Are we allowed to talk about it? Like, what,
of course.
You both make picks?
Yes.
Yes.
Riggsy's to be his pick should be a little wackier, I think. That's going to be his.
And is it like a restaurant where you can't order the same thing? Where you if one makes a pick, you can't.
That's the ultimate debate.
We don't want any spoilers.
Window or aisle? I think certainly. You can maybe pick the same player, but not the same exact pick.
Okay.
It's hard. I mean, if you're not a big gambler like I am, it's complicated. It's a complicated business.
Yeah.
It's a hard, like now every day of my life isn't gambling. It's just, you're just every day, is today the day. You make calls, you go to casinos, you're talking to your people.
So are you going to be
I
on
have
the
moles
couch?
inside the locker room at Sawgrass. That's a fact. Am I going to be what?
Are you going to be on the couch with the other guys and they're watching college basketball, but hopefully there's a screen
They'll have a screen
the
set up
players?
for me to watch my golf. Yeah.
It better be. Right?
Yeah, I'm going to watch the whole weekend. I'll be at the wherever the hell they're doing it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Montante was filling in for Shithead?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have cancer, hopefully? Is he dying, Craig?
I actually think there was a death in the family.
Oh, good. One of his kids?
No.
Condolences
Condolences to
fine.
Greg.
We can all cross our fingers and hope one day. No, I'm kidding, of course. Well, we're very sorry that somebody in Craig's family died. Never has to see him again. Lucky fucking bastard that person is. So Montante's in, who can't even operate anything, right? Technically?
That is pretty much correct and confirmed in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Breathalyzer.
I think we have that. Can we play it, Montante?
Nick,
He died from injuries after being struck in the head by a fire extinguisher during the storming of the Capitol.
Officer Sicknick, who was...
Even their cuts are a lot of fun, you know? I was waiting for the cut because I was like, what's it going to be? They are the big right-wing thing now, I think. I imagine you're a right-winger.
No, I sit right in the middle.
You're in the middle?
Yeah.
The big thing now is that they have gotten proof that the January 6th thing is complete bullshit, right? Like it seems like they're spiking a football about something. I don't read it. They could very well be right, but I have no idea.
Yep.
But it seems like they're spiking some kind of football right now.
Well, the assumption or what the
Do you
media...
still follow a lot of these people because you had to follow them during the Gerry Callahan show days?
No, I actually don't. I was going to come in and ask you what the outrage was about. Like he has video footage.
I have no idea.
It seemed like that was like a credible thing. He has
what happened to Pelosi's husband? Wasn't there some conspiracy? I missed that story. That was fun.
Well, that guy's in jail, I believe. And
Pelosi's husband? Good. Okay.
Yeah, well, Pelosi's husband is recovering, right?
Yes.
Wasn't he at the State of the Union? That was like his first.
Yeah. What happened to him
appearance.
when he got?
He may have been sleeping with that individual.
No.
And to cover it up, they nailed him with a hammer or some shit.
Where'd he hit him with the hammer?
In the head.
Oh, that's right. He got head. I mean, he got hit in the head with a hammer. Correct. Right. Yes. Okay.
But
she's a queen.
Wasn't it that Sicknick?
Nancy Pelosi. I mean, what's that?
Wasn't it that Sicknick died that day because of?
I don't even know what that is. That's a Jerry name right there.
Brian Sicknick, the police officer there.
Sick Nick. I thought you were saying some guy named Nick who was like, that sounded like a Jerry nickname. You're like a Trump nickname. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very sad. So yes,
but it just seemed like Tucker Carlson had some footage that might have poked holes in the media narrative. Let's say
9 o'clock that morning. Steve Robinson and I were interviewing Kevin Mailer's brother in total nowhere upstate New York that morning of January 6th. It's a fact. It's true. Yeah.
I like these new Steve Robinson main wire videos, by the way.
Oh, I have not. We'll talk about those Friday, maybe. Oh. Steve, by the way, is like, I would call him right now on Twitter like a less funny Gerry Callahan. I would say Gerry Callahan without the self-awareness and humor would be my description of Steve. I don't know what happened to him.
That's kind of always been his knock, right?
I guess.
He's funny here.
He could use somebody to kind of loosen him up there a little bit.
On his tweets?
Maybe he'll go there. Maybe Dave, once we get rid of him, he'll just join Steve in the main wire. I can see that.
Oh, the main wire.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hear the Steve bit? You want to?
No, I want to see Jerry's reaction to Montante fucking up audio. Why not?
Okay.
Officer Sicknick, who was...
This is not working. This is not working. What the hell?
We got
just
interrupted
said,
there
can
before.
we play Kinziger from this morning?
All right, can I blame Craig for this one too? Here, we got Kinziger now. You want Kinziger?
Officer Sicknick didn't die at the riots. He was walking around at the end of the riots, at the end of the insurrection. No.
Oh, he disappears from the seat. So we let him just play the clip at that. He actually is probably going easier on Montante in that situation. Usually he kind of goes a little bit quicker.
Will he go nuts on you or no?
Yes. He would go nuts on me. Yeah. It happened a couple more times.
This is incredible. Play this.
Sicknick. He died from injuries after being struck in the head.
Is this the correct clip, Jared? Just so we're clear.
Yes.
That is stupid. Why is Montante doing that? That's just dumb.
Montante's great.
Idiot. Funny. Moron. What else?
Actually, I did mean to bring up to you. I don't know. Did you see those Gene Hackman photos yesterday?
Yeah, he looked fine. I don't know. Did you see this? I hate people like you, honestly. So Gene Hackman, America's greatest living actor. This is not even. I'm not even going to have the conversation because Greg Poehler's not American anymore. So Gene Hackman's the greatest living actor. There's not even a doubt. He's 93 years old. 93. Johnson Arroyo. Some paparazzi assholes took a picture of this. Couple pictures of him. Did you see it?
No.
You guys see it?
No.
Took a couple pictures of him. And like he looks like he's 93. Like I don't. What do you expect him to look like?
Yeah, I mean, at least he was out there
walking.
walking.
You expect him to look like he's fucking Norman Dale or something? Like
No,
he's
but
90. If you have a 93-year-old in your life, you're the 93-year-old grandma. She's fucking wandering around with her fucking naked around the streets of.
Right.
You know, you're an idiot grandma. Don't know what's going on. This guy's walking around.
Right, but this is like a hero of yours. This is a hero.
He's 93.
I know, but don't you like? It's a little discouraging when you don't see the person for a long time.
No, I was not. I was actually semi-inspired, honestly, because the first picture doesn't look great. The second picture, if you zoom into it, he looks fine.
Okay.
He's fully aware, like he's out doing stuff. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, I know. I just know when you see
so
a hero.
Ageist, what do you want him to do? What would you like him to do?
No respect.
Like get into a fight with Denzel Washington, the submarine?
Maybe
he's 93.
It's one of those never meet your hero situations, right? Like
I'd be thrilled to meet him. Why? I mean,
Yeah.
if I saw him today, I would walk up to him and say, "You've given me so much pleasure over the years."
But doesn't just
You're
suck?
the greatest actor of all time.
But
You're the
look at,
greatest actor of all time. Barbara Hershey in Hoosiers, right? His co-star said this about him, and so did Morgan Freeman. They both said the only time in my career I totally forgot I was acting was in the scene with Gene Hackman. Totally forgot they were.
Do you
active.
have something like, similar to your Springsteen? Do you have a speech if you saw Gene Hackman? Like,
I don't.
ready
No, I
to
don't.
Go?
No, I don't.
Could you modify the Springsteen one and just kind of change it a bit?
I'm not sure I've used a lot of Gene's screen roles over the years.
You've made me want to be a better actor.
I'll say my dad and I certainly watched a lot of
son.
Gene Hackman films together. Yeah. Harry, not so much. Kate, not so much. But sure, yeah. I mean, you're not a Gene Hackman fan?
Oh, Hoosiers is actually my favorite movie. I watched it more than anything.
Really? It's a great movie. He wasn't a great coach in it, but he was a great movie. Fuck, he was that last play he was doing.
He used him as a decoy.
What the fuck are you doing? Just give him the ball. But not great defense by the other team either. They just kind of stand there, don't double him or anything. But what's that?
It's got to be moderately disheartening to see Gene Hackman, a hero
Dave, you are
like
so
that.
vain. All you care
Whereas
about
like Dick Van, what is his name? Dick Van Dyke is fucking like a younger woman and keeping him nice and spry. He's dancing while he's
actually
walking down the
that makes
street.
me sadder when I see Van
agree.
Dyke.
Gene Hackman is quietly retired. He's in New Mexico. He's just living his life.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke is out of it. He's got some woman half his age and twice his weight running around with him.
It's like an Anna Nicole Smith situation.
Totally.
She's just waiting for him to die.
Yeah, I mean, no. Okay. You look at it and you want to make fun of him. I got a bunch of tweets.
I didn't say that. I just said, listen, he's not one of my heroes. So if Bon Jovi looked like that, I'd have a tough day.
Bon Jovi is starting to look like that.
I'd have a tough day.
Bon Jovi is starting to look like, like I said, he looks like an LPGA player.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
He's not
I
good.
can admit that. Yeah.
If we could bring, do we having Bon Jovi on the all or no?
I can grab some, sure.
Okay. No, we know that we have him on the program.
Oh, yeah, soon enough, I'm sure.
I would say to him, like, give up on the hair. Like, just let it go a little bit. Like, it looks bad. And he's had a little plastic surgery, I think.
Well, it's the color of the hair. It's not it's not the actual hair.
Darken it a little bit.
Yeah,
or gray it. Let it go gray a little bit even.
I think it's all gray now.
Oh, is he gone gray? Oh, good.
I think so, but it's a weird look.
Yeah.
I'll say this: you brought up Springsteen. My Springsteen connections have really dried up.
Don't
they
worry.
Really have.
Don't worry. I'm in good shape.
You're in good shape.
Yeah,
well, that's for this one, but also my other Springsteen connection.
Of course, that's no surprise. Don't worry.
I couldn't believe that.
We're just killing it. My guy Stephen Hyden wrote a long story about him. Shirtless the other night on stage, looking great at 73. Fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stephen, whatever happened to the potential of bringing back his podcast and joining him? Have you guys talked about that at all?
No, we haven't. He's writing a book now. I've got many other projects. I have my own golf podcast now. I have a true crime series. I have this program. I'm looking forward to be part of the Barstool family for years going forward. So
that's good because my younger son is thinking about coming to Burlington in a couple years.
Oh, is that true?
I was hoping that this show would still be going on by then.
In some form or fashion, it will be. Yeah, it'll be Cullinane by himself, with Mike
and Johnson Arroyo.
Johnson Arroyo. Yes.
Yeah. Have you made one of those plans? Does Mike get the feed for the podcast when you retire?
No, I don't think so.
No, you're just gonna let him delete it. Will you just delete it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said before, if Barstool wants it, of course they can have it. Who's going to have that with? It'll just be this crowd. Like they're going to start some college basketball podcast with this feed because they do that, with other ones. That doesn't seem that would work.
I don't think they do it that often anymore. I think they've
they
tried
stopped doing that.
Yeah, I think
doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
No.
It would be fun if you formally named a successor in some respect, kind of like when the Pope changes. Whether there's some sort of
there are candidates. There are lots of candidates. I mean,
Mike's got to be.
No. Mike does his own thing. Mike doesn't want. He's got his own thing. I'll tell you right now. There's a kid. Right now, slicing meat in Maine, and I've seen his future.
I thought there was a kid that's like just we don't know.
So it's a baby right now being born. Held on. It's like the Lion King. It could happen. You never know. I don't know. Yeah. I had a very nice conversation or texting back and forth last night with Erica Nardini. So there is a real desire to keep Kirk Minihane in this family. A real desire. Going forward.
Well, I mean,
look, I've never closed the door on this. I've never said I'm going to retire. I could go another 10, 15 years just like that.
And this might be your longest Mr. Barstool run. You've had spurts. You've had moments.
All the enemies have been killed.
Yep.
There's probably some lying low right now. We'll get them.
Yeah.
We'll snuff them out.
Yep.
I think. I don't know.
Are you still enemies with Rhea and Fran? Are they still on your shit list for the book thing, or have you moved on?
We're never enemies.
Yeah.
I thought it was just stupid,
Other people wouldn't great coverage, so I just wanted to make sure that it's okay to listen to them.
Do whatever you want.
Coverage,
no, they. I don't think they like me, but I have no opinion on that. I had her back with Marty Mush.
You definitely did. Yep.
So there you go.
Right.
We'll talk about Allbirds in a second. What else?
Were you up in arms about that tweet that Ryan Whitney had about that reporter? Did you see the video?
I retweeted it. It was kind of an asshole thing the guy did.
It was years ago. Do you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I guess the player they were being interviewed was on a different team now or something.
Yeah.
Well, Whitney's, he's a little late to the game.
And if you believe that guy's apology, he did seem to have the kid's best interests.
I'm sure. Whatever. I just saw the tweet. I didn't really care that much about it.
I saw the mini golf tweet you retweeted. Is that the professional tour that's
I retweeted?
I did that.
I saw
Maybe it
that
was
too.
Dave.
Yes.
From the show account?
Yes.
Oh, what
the
is it?
show must have.
There
yeah.
was basically a professional mini golf league, and all I said was all these guys who were very active in recruiting Kirk Minihane for tournaments.
Right.
Up until a certain point. And
What point was that?
That was when you won in Arizona. What was it? The Golden, what do they call it? Did they have a name for that? Whatever.
I forget, yeah.
You won that tournament. Nobody has reached out.
Nobody in the main
here.
league, you're saying?
Nobody in the main league. Nobody in the other league. I'm in contact with all those leagues.
Yeah. Well, I'll play a sporadic schedule this summer. I'm going to keep it light to stay sharp. I'll definitely be at the Barstool. I'm going for leg 2 of the Minislam. But I have not heard. I haven't heard anything. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say those guys were very active when you were talking about them. They're the 2 fattest guys I've ever seen that were making those putts there.
I mean, they
had trouble bending down to pick up the ball to get it out.
Some of these guys use carts when they play mini golf. So it's
Are you saying that mini golf is not a sport? Are you criticizing?
I can tell you mentally it is. I can just tell you that. Once you're in that college.
I mean, free throws are easy to hit when nobody's out there watching you as well.
You can also be a fatty.
Yeah. I mean, I can just tell you I was mentally exhausted after that tournament.
Yeah.
I had dinner at 9 o'clock that night. It's the most tired I've ever been in my life.
Was it 18 hours that day on the holes?
No, that was the day before. It was fucking brutal. That day was not quick either, though, right?
No.
That term was probably like 4 hours?
Right.
5 hours? I don't know.
Yeah.
So the next one is the main one's the same, right?
Yeah,
Same.
that was in August, wasn't it? The main
We did 2 last year.
Yeah,
in Maine, right?
I think it was late July, late August or something like that.
Yeah. And Ryan Minihane will not be attending the one in August this year. He can't do it.
Really?
Yeah, he will be out of the country, I believe.
Is that Tabor's?
Yes.
Is this those Madawaska-sized bugs up there too?
There was the first time. That tournament day, there wasn't the first time there was. Fucking crazy. Crazy. Yeah. What else?
Why were you so into the Jerry Chef Mike Fucci story that you texted me?
Because it's funny. So Turtle Boy has a 6-part story on this absolute criminal. True or false?
True. I booked him, by the way.
Yeah.
That was the Dave Cohn.
Absolute scumbag. And of course, who do I find out? This Turtle Boy's done like the 6-part story, and this guy is just faking cancer, right?
Yeah.
Stealing money, doing this, doing that. And who has him on in 2020? Fucking Jerry, with Callahan as his producer. And
I told Callahan, get me someone who is living this nightmare, and he got me Chef Mike. Chef Mike owns a restaurant in which he's invested $300,000 of his own money.
And Callahan, the minute I texted Callahan this morning, he texted me right back. He knew right away, like, you've been hiding this for.
I haven't been hiding it.
Why did you say, hey, by the way, this total phony that Turtle Boy's writing about? You follow Turtle Boy. You had the Katie Thompson story. You should have been like, the 6-part guy, by the way, I booked him on Jerry's show.
To you?
Yes! It's funny.
Oh, I didn't think you would want to talk about that. I only brought up the TV anchor because she likes our tweets. She seems like a fan.
But it's funny that you don't
he was
understand
on
why
Jerry.
it's funny.
No, I do, but I just didn't think you'd care about the story.
I don't care about the story. I mean, the guy's an asshole. Turtle Boy did a good job. He's like 6 parts on it.
Yeah.
Guy's a total loser.
Yeah.
But who of course, Colleen's a sucker, books him, and Jerry treats this guy like he's a god in this interview. 2 minutes I heard.
I don't have real skin in the game like you do. Tell me what it's been like. What have the last 9 months been like? I know it's been a struggle, but have you are you just barely keeping your head above water through all this?
Oh yeah, we're barely surviving.
Okay.
We're good.
Is
Like,
there
no,
a
everything's
GoFundMe
great.
page that we could go to help you out? It's just funny.
It's been hell. It's been hell. It was great when the Fed came out with a PPP loan, but then people like me weren't eligible because we didn't have a year's worth.
So he probably found a way to get that PPP money.
I would say
This interview was early, I think, in the coronavirus shutdown stuff.
The end of 2020.
Yeah, so it was still going on, right?
Yes.
He probably had some way to get aid somehow, and he probably lied to get it, I assume.
I would think he probably did.
Yeah.
So this guy pretended he had cancer?
Yeah, he can return. He's like, isn't that one of the things he had? And
Yes,
he's like,
they
it's
raised
just
like
lie
$20,000.
after lie after lie after lie.
And Turtle Boy showed up at his house and really didn't do anything wrong. He just wanted to ask questions, and they filed a police report against him and all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Guys like Jerry and Callahan are just spreading it, raising fucking money.
I didn't do shit. I was
You
told.
booked him?
I was told to do something, and I did it. And he was all over the news.
Good legwork.
It's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Good job running the research.
How would
on
I have
that
done?
guy.
How would I have figured that out?
Jeez, no wonder fucking Matt Farwell's probably playing golf right now in Florida.
I did text you some stuff yesterday about that, actually.
Well, not about him, but yeah.
No.
Allbirds, when it comes to quality, Mother Nature knows best. And you can take that idea and run with wool runners from Allbirds. This year, trade your synthetic footwear for wool runners crafted with premium supernatural materials. They're comfy and durable, so you can run to the ends of the earth or the store. Allbirds today, allbirds.com, I should say, ALLBIRDS.com. Whether it's rain, snow, perfect weather, trail running, street running, whatever you want. Wear those wool runners right now. Premium supernatural materials with a low environmental impact. Machine washable. I use them. You should use them as well. Take a big step forward again with Allbirds. ALLBIRDS.com. Discover your perfect pair at allbirds.com today. We thank Allbirds as always for joining us. What else?
What did you make of this whole Brandon Walker watching the dozen behind the scenes thing?
Criminal. Like, it just aborts the integrity of the whole process. I don't understand. First of all, it's creepy. He's a fucking creep. Like, just watching. But like, why is he different than anybody else? I don't get that.
Darren.
And why is he?
Yeah.
They actually
Alan. Is that what it was?
Alan. Yes.
Alan. Sorry.
Yeah. Why is he also writing questions? By the way,
he did in the past. Is he still?
He didn't. I think Jeff came out later and denied that he's currently.
I don't think
questions.
he is anymore. Oh, that's what I was told. I don't know. We're going one-on-one again. I think in a few weeks, like we did last year.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't. It makes no sense to me. But it's now been ended, right? Since
yes,
Dan Katz broke the story.
Right. And actually, Brandon had some things to say about you guys yesterday. They were talking about winning championships in the dozen on Pick Central yesterday.
Which Brandon, by the way, has never done.
That is correct.
Okay.
My team is number 1 in the league.
How many rafters do you have? Or banners?
There's only been 2 tournaments.
Zero.
Those are
Zero, Smitty. His none.
How many do you have? How many does Team Minihane have? How many playoff wins does Team Minihane have?
It's my first year.
Back-to-back MVPs, though.
Wait, hold on. Does Big Ev not have my back here?
Oh, Big Ev has your back. Yeah, he has your back.
Are we sure of this? Because this could be a problem. Okay.
Playoff wins does Kirk Minihane have?
Never lost a playoff game with me on the roster. And Quiggs, it's a fact.
He's never won a playoff game with anybody on the roster.
We made some changes. I'm here
He's
to
a regular season guy.
Hold on. We didn't make any fucking changes, fat ass. I made changes. What the fuck are you talking about? He has my back.
Let's try to soften the blow a little bit.
He's gone. This better get. I'm not kidding. Does it get better?
MVP.
I agree. Fran's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Fran's incredible. Well, I
the team on her back.
It's my show. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Fran's back.
If you want to go stuff the ballot box with Smitty, Ev, and Ebo, that would be great.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Well, Ev is never, ever going to get very many votes because the team he's on is led by a narcissist who uses his fan base to only vote for him. The fans tolerate Big Ev, but they'll never vote for him, the Minifans.
But
I'll never vote for you.
But I'm here to just win a championship. I don't need to be an all-star. Kirk's the best player on the team. I mean, he's the best player in the league.
He is when the stakes are low.
Are you going to ask me the same question you asked Ev?
That was about it. Yeah. I think he had your back at the end there.
Did it feel that way to you, Johnson Arroyo?
Brandon Walker is such a douchebag, more importantly.
He's fine. There's a reason why his dad killed himself. He's humiliated to have that load as a son.
I think
I don't understand. I don't understand. Where's what defense I get from Big Ev there?
Well, Ev steps up and says that you are the skip. I think initially
I didn't hear that.
He said,
you know what has said that in the past? Rico Bosco would have my back way more than Big Ev. It might be.
Think through. Settle down.
Time to make a few calls.
Terrence.
I think Big Ev's going to be off the team. I got to think about this now. That is not a great defense. I can't let Brandon break my team up, though. I can't do that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I could be like Brandon Walker, I guess. I could maybe hire Kate Minihane and she could screw up her job like Brandon's sister does. But I'm trying to do the best thing. I'm trying to do the best I can here. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand. Where's Ev's? Oh, with this team, we're doing this, we're doing that. We don't do shit. You show up and you answer the questions. You didn't last game, you do dick. But let's get shit together here, or get the fuck out.
Yeah, I think
it was somebody else.
I think it was caught up.
I don't care what you think. Yeah. I heard it. I gotta think he's gone. No?
Let's go, Skip. Right.
Get Big Dick off of the Millennium Falcon and then get the commissioner, idiot commissioner on the phone so I can fucking. I'd like to be able to do it, but Jeff D. Lowe right now is busy, fucking playing lightsabers with Dave Portnoy. What a job. Like a Big Ev. Well, the way we do it now is we win playoff games this year. What the fuck are you talking about? He's never been in the playoffs. He'll be dead of a heart attack by the playoffs anyway. What are we doing?
Do you have guys in mind if you need to fire someone?
Always. But that's not loyalty right there. A lot of we there. This is not a, as Norman Dale says, absolute law without question. Like, this is not a democracy. This is not how this team is run. You can argue, you can quibble with it. That's fine, but go play for another team. Ev's a good guy. He's a good player. I wish him well going forward. But as of right now, at 10:24 a.m. on Wednesday, March 8th, 2023, Big Ev is not on Team Minihane.
I feel like that's a bit harsh.
If that means Quiggs has to walk too, Mr. NASA, good. Good.
It would be a baller MVP move just to take over. Just
go alone. I've said that before to Jeff. I was like, you just shoot the questions for me, I'd win. I don't care. Maybe I'll just start over. What's Pat doing? Is he on the team?
I think they got rid of that coaching thing that they were doing, right? So Pat's not coaching. He is a free agent, I would assume.
I think you should take some time and think about
this. He's at least suspended for a game. At the very least suspended for a game. I mean, he has to be. That's not. Yeah. I don't tolerate that shit on my trivia team. I do not. I don't. I just don't. I have no. There's no time. I have no time for it. Brandon, whatever. Anyway.
Wow.
Got Brandon Walker texting me. Oh, what do you think of Johnny Carson last night? And then he's saying shit like this. Which is it, asshole? God. You bred shithead. What else is going on? That really annoys me.
Has his podcast with Clemmer come out yet?
No.
No.
The creation of movies was faster than the creation of this movie podcast. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. And it's movies from like the 80s or something.
Call Brandon.
Right?
When is this?
I don't think I have his number.
555.
Well, let me see here.
Don't you feel like maybe this was his intention of bringing this up? Maybe to try to divide the team?
That's still on Ev, though. That's a test. He failed.
Okay.
I mean, does he know it's you?
Yeah.
Hey, you got a minute or no?
What? Yeah. What? Am I on live right now?
You're on live right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So we just played the clip. Well done. You've essentially now, congratulations, broken up my team because Big Ev did not. A lot of we from Ev. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And a lot of sort of not great defense of Kirk Minihane in that trivia battle yesterday. So I think Ev is going to be off my team now. So congratulations. You've now broken up Team Minihane.
Well, that was easy. I don't think I did it. I think just your incredible aura as a narcissist was eventually going to break it up anyway.
First of all, I don't think that's true. I've been nothing but good to these guys. Completely supportive, good, fine. By the way, I didn't say just vote for me for this All-Star team. Vote for all. I don't vote for whoever. I didn't. But now I got Ev on that thing yesterday. Well, we've never been on a team before, so we're going to win playoff games. And the way we do it now, I'm like, what the fuck are we? What are we? We're not a we team. It's an I team.
So what's happened is because he didn't absolutely lay down and kiss the ring in front of everybody, he's now out of the court.
Correct, which I think you knew was going to happen, right?
I didn't know it was going to happen, but it is a delightful consequence, and I'm very happy that it did happen.
Do you have any potential names as a writer, executive producer, and fucking creepy stalking watcher of this league during the competition? Do you have any names for me to add to my team now?
That thing actually backfired on me. I was watching live behind the scenes when you went on that rant last time and called me everything under the sun. So I was just sitting there having to take it, and nobody knew it.
Well, I'm pleased at least to hear that. I'm so Ev's a good guy. I'm so disappointed in him. That's a failed test.
You need a sports guy, right? Because you only know golf. You don't really know sports.
I know sports before like 1992 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jeff doesn't ask those because apparently the pre-2000s just don't exist.
Well, yeah, I saw last night. Yeah, Spin Chicklets, a Rick Astley music question. I'm like, I'm getting fucking music questions from 2008. I don't fucking know anything.
All right, yeah. No, I don't know that I know any names I want to subject to being under your rule because their head will get lopped off eventually, and I just don't want to do that to somebody.
And I said that you hired your sister through Barstool, which I thought was strange. But I have to say, I met her in Arizona, and she was very nice. So she seems like the good walker of the two, I will say.
She is. I have an out there. I didn't get her a job. I got her an internship. She then worked for 6 months and got her own self a job. So all I got her was an internship.
Fine. Anyway. Fine. I mean, I don't even know. And Greg Poehler, Amy Poehler's brother, Greg, is here. He's part of the show once in a while. He was asking about an update, as many people do on the sports podcast with Clemmer, movie podcast.
Chris Clemmer is the most unique person that's ever entered my life, and I curse your name every fucking time I look at it. That is my answer.
Well, what is that? What does that mean?
That's a June 1st.
We have recorded 4 episodes. And not a goddamn one has seen the light of day. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's eating them. I don't know where they're going.
He's definitely eating them.
we've been recording for like months, and nothing's come out. I'm only a passenger on this bus. I can't drive the bus, so you'll have to ask Chris Clemmer.
Okay, I think he's in next week, right, Dave?
He is.
All right, we'll ask him. Fine. So what would you, if you're me, would you, given that you know me the way I think, do you think Ev is going to be off this team, or will I take some breath and be okay with it? No?
No, I think you'll take a breath and be okay. Because first of all, Big Ev is a harmless lump of fat. That's what
true.
he is.
That's
he is
true.
a terrific. He's a terrific human being. And
He is a nice guy. He's
probably terrified that he upset the apple cart. And I would bet if I know Big Ev and if he knows that you're stirring about this, he's going to show up to Pick Central today and put on a rabid defense of you.
Now, the fact that the commissioner of the league is currently in a Wookiee outfit, is there any idea of how fucking stupid this league is, or no?
No, I think the fact that, people like me act like complete grown children over it is your first clue. But yes, Jeffy Lowe is a massive nerd and frankly kind of a piece of shit too. So I don't have any problems with the fact that he's down there, but it does speak a lot to our cool factor here on the Dozen Trivia Show.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbay.
Anything? Oh, that's just done, just like that.
Well, what do you want? What do you got?
How's your day? How's it going? How's your family?
You're weird, and like in Arizona, like I was trying to talk. You don't talk in person. You're a very strange person in person. Way weirder than I am.
I'm not very good socially, and people don't know that.
We've never really spent any time together socially, because you said to me months before, let's get dinner one night, which we wound up doing. Of course, it only cost us $20. It was pretty good. But like,
only cost me $20. You didn't pay a goddamn thing.
You're right about that. But like, we're sitting there. I'm like, this guy is fucking doesn't say a fucking thing. You think I'm like antisocial? You put me to shame.
I didn't. Well, A, when I asked you that, I didn't know my wife was coming. We put that together last minute.
That's fine.
But B, yeah, that's a big secret about me. I'm a loudmouth on camera, but when I get off camera, I am scared to say a fucking word. It's there. It's out. Fine.
Fine. Okay. Fine. Goodbye.
All right. Have fun.
Go back to work.
Have fun, boys.
There you go. Brandon Walker.
Wow.
I'll think about it for 24 hours. But that was a bad.
But suspended for one game.
Not yet. I'll think about it. He's a nice, simple guy.
I'll delete it.
He's a good guy. Delete what?
The quote that he's suspended for one game.
Oh, you tweet out?
Yeah.
No, leave it out there. Leave it out there. Leave it out there. Leave it out there. Leave it out there.
Do you consider yourself an antisocial guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very. Very.
I don't know if you and I would get along like in real life, because I'm like I love weddings.
Oh no. I would like to go out with you, and like if we went out to like Papagino's or something. There's two of us. Like I'm fine in that scenario, but with
you don't like mingling.
No, I mean like Maine's different. Like it's a show. You jump around, but like that's not what I do.
Oh.
No. You like weddings?
I love weddings. Yeah, I like large settings where I meet.
I saw you at the basketball game. You're a gregarious guy. You're jumping around.
Yeah. I like to dance. I like to dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. I guess. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah.
You always like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, I've always been just the opposite.
It's interesting because I've been talking. My son's very introverted. The one that's here, and I was trying to figure give him advice on like what kind of person you should be, and you don't want to be an extrovert that's going around like that's walking into a room and just like being the center of attention, the sales guys of the world. But you also don't want to be that person like in the corner that doesn't want to talk to anybody. So like I said to him, you want to be that person who is making fun of the extrovert.
That's true.
While talking to the person in the corner.
That's pretty good advice.
That's a good place to be.
I didn't think there was any awkward things in Arizona. Like
With
when people came to you, I think you were like chatty with people.
Yes, but I don't go see people out.
I don't think a lot of people see
I
people
agree.
out. Yeah,
but I'm very happy doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like looking to go do stuff. Just not.
Yeah.
But Brandon is very awkward socially. Wouldn't you say?
He wasn't warm. I know that.
Well, he probably doesn't like you. Maybe, I don't know.
That's fine. But he wasn't warm. That's all.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Would you want him to hug you?
No. But he's just like a weird energy. That's all.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah.
I like him. I know you don't like him. Johnson Arroyo.
Oh, yeah, you should have spoken up there. This is your chance.
I guess so. I missed it. He goes like a mile a minute, though.
Brandon?
Yeah, real fast.
Idiot.
I think the fact that he took so much satisfaction out of breaking up
that's
the
exactly
team
right.
is a reason.
But I can't let that. But yet I can't let that.
Yeah.
You got to be
just something to take into account, I think.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you're on the team. Maybe it's been better if I just kind of get that second. But I don't want to win the title as a second banana though. That feels That feels like Garnett or something. I want to win my own title with my team.
Ev probably just doesn't. He hasn't consumed a lot of the Kirk Minihane content outside.
But
of
he
the
knows.
trivia.
Trust me. He's been. There are rules that I tell these guys when they join the team.
Yeah.
And one is a basic Belichick. Don't fucking, unless you're just doing the company line. Don't say a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Don't say there's no, but whatever. That's disappointing. I'm disappointed. Quiggs stays out of the way. You got Big Ev. We have a fucking decision. The guy downstairs has more of a role in decision making than fucking Big Ev. It's crazy.
So Quiggs just moved up. Like you think more
Quiggs is. I had Ev as my number 2 guy because Ev's been around way longer. I've had Ev on my team for almost 4 months.
Wow.
Right. Quiggs is new. When did we get Quiggs?
When Rico dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. My pal. I'm a Rico Bosco guy. Rico Bosco would have my back way more than that.
Is there any talk, like how the NBA has these super teams?
Yeah.
Has there ever been a talk of you joining up with, to making this just unbeatable?
Several times.
Yeah.
Several times.
Who's on that?
I won't give that away, but
Okay.
several times I've had conversations with people. I'm dead serious.
Really?
Well, I know with Nick and KB I did, and then other prominent players in the league have said, why don't we just, one specific person said, why don't we just, the two of us, go full asshole 2 against 3 all year.
Oh, wow.
So it never counted out.
Wow. My team's on the floor.
My team's on the floor. Yeah, it all comes back to it. What else?
Nothing exciting. You don't want to talk about Tom Brady potentially coming back, I assume.
No.
Which
So
I
he
think is
shot those
bullshit.
down, I guess, right?
Yeah.
He said.
But he just did a joking cat tweet.
I don't think
right?
he's coming back. He can't. He can't embarrass him. He can't do that. When it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yep.
I don't think. Even he knows that. I think he's that aware. I think.
I wonder if Jerry's going to be on the. Did you see? There's another Pride Night issue with the NHL last night.
Oh boy. What's going on? What are they doing?
It was a Pride Night in Minnesota, I believe it was.
My God.
And they were going to wear. Well, it still happened, but they were going to wear their Pride jerseys and then auction them off for charity.
Oh no.
Right before the game.
Yeah.
They did not wear the Pride jerseys. This was just for the warm-up.
What team's Minnesota? The Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? This is because of the players on the team are.
Maybe some players on the team didn't want to wear them. Either way, the team canceled it right before. So I'm sure there's going to be a little uproar.
Those guys have guts.
Yes.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know. They don't want. If guys don't want to wear them, they shouldn't have to wear them. If guys want to wear them, wear them.
Yeah, they still had Pride Night. They didn't cancel Pride Night.
No, but I would say this: like if I'm a gay person, I'm going to the game. It's Pride Night, and you find out before the game the guys on the team aren't wearing the shirts they were going to wear. You might say this feels kind of weird. No.
Yeah, probably right.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
You ever experimented with another man sexually, Johnson Arroyo?
Yes. Let's get down to it.
Yeah.
I have never, but I did find myself.
Even as a lot of people say young kids experiment. It's healthy if you do that. Did you ever?
Generation.
Yeah. Did you ever masturbate another boy when you were younger? Did you ever have a penis in your mouth? I'm trying to get to the bottom.
Those are all no's.
Okay. Well, interesting. He's kind of winking, but all right, fine. Okay. Do you look down on people who are homosexual?
No, of course not. I'm an ally, just like my friend David.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Good to hear.
All day long.
It's good
An
to hear.
ally to Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you
It's,
say?
it's interesting though, that like the Jerrys of the world seem to have really shifted. Like they were almost just anti-gay.
Yeah, it's weird. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
not even-
he's gone from I hate Murchison too. I'm all for that, but he's gone now it's I hate those people. Not the way that they fight back, which I agree is stupid. I don't think there's a section of that community that doesn't handle that well. But now it's just these people are freaks again. I'm like, boy, we've gone all the way around. What happened?
He retweeted something the other day with Buttigieg and his husband, I guess. I don't know.
Christian Buttigieg, whatever his name.
They were sitting down holding babies. I don't know if they just got new babies or what.
Yeah.
And the tweet was everything that's wrong with America at the top. Terry's
Who's gonna
retweeting
breastfeed them? Yeah. It's just
it's just
it's
wow,
1978 all over. I don't really
really gone backwards.
Yeah, keep fighting the assholes. I get that, but it just feels weird. It feels like he's, I don't know.
I just wonder, what's the true impact on anybody who's just living life the way they want to live it? What's the true impact on the people complaining, right? When does Jerry really come in contact with anyone who's transgender?
Never.
Or his kids playing other kids in sports or something like
Never.
that?
That never happened.
The percentage has to be insanely low.
No, but I get the hatred toward that, the Murchisons of the world who are trying to fuck. I totally get that. Still to this day, I understand that. But the whole like that, I've noticed that too. I'm like, boy, there's not even not even hiding it anymore. Like, he's just all in.
I have a friend who transitioned 2 years ago, and it was weird. Like it was something cool about having a trans friend. Weirdly, because it like puts like a name to the
street
face,
cred?
street cred also. I can also, but it's also something that just becomes more real when you're talking about these issues. When you have
who's this person? Sweden or
yeah,
okay, male born
born female, transitioned to male.
Okay.
Yeah, and a couple friends, good friends that just came out as non-binary as well, which is actually more confusing because then they switch to they
them. There's a lot of they thems in a lot now. Yeah, in high school, a lot. So
yeah.
I mean, it's like I always say and Kate's good about it with her friends. Like it's just sort of like I always say, like just. It's going fast. Like I'm trying my best to keep up here. Like I'm going to screw up once in a while. I'm going to say her. As long as it's not considered a war crime, it's not. I'm not mocking them. I just don't. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck's
I think
going on.
there's such a miss in I don't know if it's just the U.S. or I guess it's just in English to use those the they them pronouns. It just made it so much more confusing. In Sweden, there's a separate pronoun.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, there's like him, her, and then there's a third one for non-binary or
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's so much easier because you're not the they thing. It's
plural as well.
Yeah, it's just the polarization of it.
Are you going to take Poehler down for this, Dave, or no?
I'm listening.
Okay.
That's why I'm not.
You noting this one?
I am
criticism
recording
of the they,
for sure.
Okay, got you.
Yep.
Good.
So separate
Well,
pronoun.
no,
we got that.
We need a separate pronoun.
I guess I
there would be
guess.
uproar here if it was. Well, I guess what's the difference?
think
Maybe not. No, I think
Yeah,
I think it will be uproar from like the Jerrys of the world if they created a whole new pronoun. Well, now we know that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's.
Well, Maddie would still be on the radio.
What's that?
Maddie would still be on the radio. If
No, he just retired. He wants to play golf. And
played golf with Felger the other day.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Where? Down Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't right? There you go.
Yeah. Jesus, look at this tweet. Look at the schedule from the Disney trip.
What
You
do we
see,
got?
Jeff just posted the entire itinerary that they have.
Well, I know Jeff was in charge of it as a Disney guy.
Look at this. This is one hell of a day. 4 theme parks in one day.
How many people are on this trip?
I want to say 5, right?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Now, Ev is saying for what? He just tweeted 3 minutes ago. That
Oh,
is.
no.
I mean, now it's just like, if you're not aware of it, like, I think it's just time to, I don't know what to say.
I actually understand though how he would not know because that was he was just talking about
Gotta
why
find out.
he was explaining why the team hadn't won or that the
Okay,
team that's currently constructed.
when you drive out of here today at the end of the show, right?
Yeah.
You're driving out, and you come to a crosswalk, and the pedestrian is pushing her kid across the crosswalk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you run over them, do you realize why you might get arrested later?
You think it was that egregious?
Yes. In my team world, that is a
okay.
Mouth shut team rule. Not team rule. There is no team. It's team. It's my team.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh, I would have been a great dictator. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un used to do feeding the dogs, like relatives, and like the dogs just eat them.
Yeah.
I want to get Big Ev stoned for like an hour. I don't mean drugs. I mean like stoned. Can we throw stones at him on the yak? Will they do that or no?
I don't see a problem with that.
I'll talk to Dan about that.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of World War II stuff lately, and actually watching this Netflix documentary on it. It's interesting. The Hitler's decisions were all like there was guys in the room. A bunch of people gave him like suggestions that he was like no. And then one guy gave like the let's fucking invade everything suggestion. Like I like that plan.
Let's go with it.
That's the plan we should go with.
Well, I mean, again, the complicated figure historically. I don't want to get into it. But, well, let me hear the schedule.
Well, it starts with Hollywood Studios.
Yep, that's the best one in the whole Disney thing.
They have what appears to be, I want to say, 12 spots. It looks like that they have to hit.
Well, they have like the secret, they have like the behind the scenes special, $3 million, like the like super exclusive.
Yes, and they're taking a lot of like videos and behind the scenes. Like I assume everybody does that, right? So they don't give a shit if like Dave's posting this to millions of people, basically.
I remember the last time we were there, Harry and I were on the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it got stuck for like 45 minutes. They eventually took us off and walked us through. And I took a picture. And like one of the workers was like, you can't do that. What are you doing? I was like, I don't know. Yeah, it was like behind the scenes thing. I was excited.
I mean, I
felt like I was like Henry Hill, like at the restaurant with Karen.
I mean, you're a gambling guy now.
Yeah, it's different.
If you wanted to create odds for will the tour guide from Disney today work at Barstool Sports, what would you put that at? Because I would.
Is he a character or no?
No. Well, no.
6 to 5, 6, 7 to 1. Yeah, not impossible.
And I'd probably take that.
yeah. That's gonna be a tough job at Disney.
Oof.
Barstool, you can just work. You can eat all you want. You can criticize your trivia team. Screw up on college football picks and have a job forever. Evidently. Jesus Christ.
Leave Chinese food, leftover containers.
Was he one of those guys?
I'm not sure who was there, but
yeah.
What does he do? What does he do like in his everyday? What
I think he's a college football guy, isn't he, or no?
Yeah, he does Pick Central, Brandon.
Okay.
That's where that was from. So he does a lot of content. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
So he has something to fall back on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean,
he's gonna be okay.
He's gonna be okay. If he gets kicked out.
Who's the best player currently not on the trivia team? We got to figure that out. Anyway.
Was that what it's about? Because I think we learned a lesson today.
You can take my cousin. He's Milmore. He's
who?
My cousin Matt.
That might be the move.
Oh, from who's that?
Yeah, he
works
does a lot
there.
of their like shorts.
Do you know him?
Production guy. I just know of him.
Does he know anything? Is he no trivia?
Yeah, he'll be good.
How old is he?
He's 38 or so.
See, I need younger.
Yeah, but you need trust. You need someone you can trust. Someone who gets it.
That's true. You can say whatever you want about Pat.
Oh.
Loyal as the day is long. You know? Carabas, loyal. Steve, loyal. Trista, loyal. To the team she was. Did she do anything to win?
That's true.
And my guy, Rico Bosco, loyal. I'm learning a lesson here. You know? I mean, if Khan's okay with it, the hell do I care? You know what I mean?
You got to remember, trades have been made before.
Is he on a new team, Rico?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
I would trade that for Rico.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would consider. I would consider.
Is there any other? Is there draft picks included in this, or is there?
There's so much. The live show is so stressful. I have the fucking golf thing. Like this is like a nice parenthesis in my life, you know, a nice escape. And instead, you get goddamn Ev shooting his mouth off like he's fucking, you know, Dan Marino in like 1984. You're a cog in the wheel. You know, what the hell? Go fucking eat the left side of the menu at some diner and leave me alone. Jesus. So disappointing.
Do you think Rico would be amenable to coming back, or?
I have no idea.
You don't have any contact with him.
I have not spoken to him in months since the whole thing happened.
Bosco wants to win.
I mean, he's a winner. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good company guy. He's lost a lot of weight. He looks good.
He does look good.
Must be the Lord. He found the Lord.
Yeah, he's also religious.
right.
We could use that on the team.
There's a lot of religion questions that come up.
Yeah, look at it. Could be a niche category. Comes back to Hoosiers. You know, it's a good book.
That's right.
The Holy Roller.
Keep your faith in the dribble. All right. What else? I'm so disgusted.
Yeah. No stories.
All right, we'll take some calls if these guys want. People probably want to talk to Johnson Arroyo, I have to think.
I have a game if you're.
Oh!
Wow, look at this.
Wait a
Been
second.
sitting on it.
A Team Minihane text from Ev. What's going on here? That's not how you handle. Again, that's not how you handle it. That's not how you handle it.
Thank God for games.
Do we need music for this?
It's up to you, Kirk. This is either going to be good or really, really bad. But if you're familiar
That's
with
the name of the game.
If you're familiar with bingo, which I'm sure you are.
I am, though. I have to admit, I've never been a particular fan of the game.
So it might make, my sales pitch for you will be, it'll make the calls a little bit more interesting.
Oh,
all right.
I like your creativity here, Johnson.
I call it Unleash the Hounds.
Unleash the Hounds.
And you just need a pen. Oh. You just need a pen.
Okay. Do we have pens for everyone, Dave, or no?
Yeah, I'll go get them.
I like this so far. I like
this
the
is
effort.
creative.
Yes.
Thank you, Johnson. Oh, wow. So we all have different ones then, I'm guessing, or no? It would make sense that way, right?
I would hope so.
What's your upper left say?
One of Dave's parents.
Okay, yeah, okay. So we handled it right. Okay. So this is actually very creative.
Yes.
So
hard to describe maybe on.
So if
on
I
the air.
check, so if I take a pic, so walk me through it. So it's just basically bingo.
So, yeah, basically, we got Barstool Stooge on here, book recommendation.
Yeah.
When a caller calls in, you would exit off. And once you get 5 in a row,
Yeah,
you win.
Yeah, I guess we can't say it now because people will just call in. and try
Correct.
to
Yeah,
get
we
us-
don't influence it. Right. I think I have some good ones. I think.
there was another wild card I thought on the way over here.
Are they all different? Are they all completely different callers for each one?
There's a lot of
Similar ones. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say Jesus.
One person I forgot to put on here was Boston Sports Radio, Dave Cullinane's burner account.
Oh, well.
So I was thinking a wild card would be you take something off and add him.
Well, life's full of regrets, Johnson Arroyo. You know, we can't always hit hits. This is creative game, Dave.
Very creative.
Did you take a picture of this or no?
Yes. Also, by the way, this paper, phenomenal.
This is terrific paper. What is this?
Cardstock.
This is from the fire department. They have the best stuff there.
Yeah, no kidding. As a family battles flames, this guy's printing this thing out.
You cannot burn this thing. It's unburnable.
Oh, so
a house is burning down. This guy's like, 1 second. Yeah, I got to print out the final. Unleash the Hounds.
451 degrees.
Wait, so I can't tweet it out right now.
No.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
This is
fucking Big Al. This is unbelievable. Is bitching on the fucking texting. Like, apparently I've been suspended. What do you mean? I don't have no idea why. By who? Who do you think, Jeff Lowe? You fucking idiot. Me. Jesus Christ. Am I wrong? Dave.
You are never wrong.
No, but seriously, I'm wrong all the time. You can say I'm overreacting to but am I wrong? This is not the way you handle this. You go bitching to your dad, Jeff Lowe?
This is not the way to handle it. Nope. Go back, listen to the show, diagnose the issues, and then have a conversation man to man.
I'm thinking about leaving this Team Minihane chat. Wait, what? Jeff Lowe says? Wait, what? He's got one of those what are those
Baby
turkey
Yoda.
Those turkey legs? Yeah. Is that what they have there? Those big turkey leg and his.
Oh, he's got the mouse ears on right now.
He's got the mouse ice cream. He's got the ears. Like, oh, we can go to Italy today. We're at Epcot. Like, what the fuck? Where are we? Are we in Tatooine? Like, what the fuck? What the hell? He's got their fucking Portnoy's in the friggin' facing the Emperor right now.
I do love this is now a discussion. Like, you know, wherever they are at Disney World now, they're discussing this. Something's up with Kirk.
To my understanding, Kirk, Ev says, by who? I'm very confused, but I don't mean to spoil your Disney trip, Jeff. Enjoy. Gone! I don't want this human being in my life. It's a psycho. What the fuck? I like the idea that Jeff is sitting there like he said. He's in his, he's got his Han Solo jacket on, and he's in the Falcon, and he's like, Dave, I gotta go home. I've been suspended for a game in trivia. What do we have what time does the flight leave out of Orlando? I gotta get that earlier one. These people are so stupid. We'll take some calls. I don't even know what to say. I'll tweet it out, Dave.
I do like the music in the background as you're upset. It kind of like it's not as it's pretty tame. Yeah, it's like kind of want to keep it going.
Is it 3,000 degrees in here or is it me?
Getting warm.
What's the temperature at, Dave?
Always 68.
Are you sure?
Always. I'll confirm, but always.
Did you tweet out the number or no? No. What?
68.
I feel like this is taken away from Johnson's bingo game.
We'll get there. Did you tweet the number, David? I don't see it.
Did I tweet out the? No, I'm just about to.
Okay.
To tweet it, yeah.
Okay. This is very creative, Johnson.
Thank you.
Not surprised given your performance so far. You come up with something super creative.
What a savior.
Oh, you needed that. Especially because you just won a contest, pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the amount of time I've spent looking for that game show theme on YouTube.
The master found it.
I can't tell you the amount of people who have requested it in the direct messages, and I have sent it to them.
What do you want
You
to
have?
Yeah.
Oh, don't give that away.
You want it while you're
I mean,
jogging or
it's
something?
easy.
What?
It's just nice to have in your life. I don't have
Nice little jingle. The one good part of the Clemmer shows.
Leave Hunter alone. He's gonna be my trivia team in a couple of days. So
There's no Amy Poehler incest squares on mine. Just
save that Amy Poehler incest update, would you please?
Which I'm surprised about. All right, so if we win,
do you think your sister will ever in her life, be nominated for an Academy Award? Older, like in her
maybe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that supporting
yeah.
actress. My God, I didn't know she could do this kind of thing, which I think she's capable of.
Last time I was there, I'm actually going there tomorrow to LA with. But last time I was with her, she got nominated for an Emmy and like didn't even know that she was like she didn't know they were being announced.
Oh, really?
They had gotten to that stage.
Like a real nomination or like one of the?
Yeah, no, she directed a documentary last year.
Oh, she did?
Lucy and Desi.
Oh, yeah. I did not see that. Probably better than that terrible Aaron Sorkin movie.
I liked the article that Dave tweeted out yesterday that said you had your own Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that was about my son. Yeah. So are we supposed to?
Not me.
It wasn't you?
No.
Oh, it wasn't you.
Sorry. Should we now? Are we supposed to yell? Bingo.
When you get all five. You get all five.
Yes.
Does she want to watch a podcast like everybody else, like all the celebrities, and like her ex has a huge podcast? Huge.
No, she doesn't do podcasts. Actually, I don't think she's ever been on one.
She's gonna do one.
Yeah, they all do.
Well, she'll be here.
She'll
later.
be here.
She'll be here later.
You think she'll come on at some point?
Sure.
I do a show with me, you, and her. Do a podcast. Wasn't the name of your other show or no? Did you have a show called Me, You, and Her? No.
Yeah, you, me, her.
See, I'm on top of it. See. All right. Wait,
hold on. Do they have to be 5 in a row?
You ever played bingo?
No, whoever gets 5, we're good.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's not 5 in a row.
No, I think we need to, yeah, we'll do, yes, yeah. 5, just 5 total, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Does it make sense, right, Johnson?
I think it could go either way. It could be over quick or it could be.
That's true. We'll see.
All right.
That wasn't me sniffing. Hello. Who was that? Was that Dave?
It's not me.
That was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second, Freddie. Hey, Kirk?
Yes.
Dan Rappaport here. Sorry, I'm staying at Freddie Couples' house for the weekend down here in Florida. What's going on?
Dan, how are you? Check. How's it going?
I am doing well. I'm looking forward to the drop of your podcast. I haven't heard it yet. I was wondering if it was delayed because you've been gurgling Riggs' dick.
No, I will say this. It won't be as funny as Ryan Whitney and I's texts about you and your videos last night that we were texting back and forth. But I think it's a good, solid podcast.
Oh, no, Ryan Whitney's making fun of me. I'm so upset.
Why can't you be this funny like in content, Dan? I don't understand.
Did you see that season 2 of Full Swing is coming out?
I did. Congratulations. Yes, another terrible season coming up.
You don't have to congratulate me. Thank you. It was pretty much a sure thing after my electric performance.
That's
in
a
the
good
first
point.
one.
Is there Emmy talk about you for that or no?
Can we tell Johnson Arroyo to calm down a little bit? He's kind of taking over the show.
He's a dominant personality. He's come up with a great game.
A little too loud, I would say. All right, I'll see you.
Big Dick Dan.
Do you know this? Right there. Okay, that joke. I'm going to bring you behind the scenes of the mind here, guys, if you want. The way he said that, okay? That line, the way he nailed, which is a funny line, right? Picture if Donald Trump said that as a call. Wouldn't it be exactly the same joke?
It'd be nice. Cross off the American president dead
See
or
what I'm
alive
saying?
box.
Interesting.
A little too. You see what I'm saying there?
I do.
What do you think?
Good chance.
I think there's a good chance. Very funny, witty.
Yep.
Could keep up with stuff.
Right.
Broke character one time. I'm just saying, keep that in mind. Shouldn't ruin it, but maybe I'm wrong. Hello.
I have one question for Johnson Arroyo and one question for Greg Poehler.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have this guy.
Kevin.
Speak for yourself.
Oh. But is this actually Kevin, though? It's not. That's the problem. Do you count Kevin knockoffs?
I was going to say imposters count.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
Johnson,
Let's hear it, Kev.
rank your favorite KMS producers.
No.
Well, Dave is 1.
No.
1A. Sorry, I didn't finish
Wrong.
that 1A.
I brought him in.
Big Steve. Big Steve was the best. And Kirk, I think you'd be thrilled to know that I went to the address Big Steve sent me about 2 years ago when I was going to come clean the bathrooms here. And he was trying to throw me off the scent. He sent me down the street.
Oh, is that true?
That's true.
That's why he's loyal.
I walked into an empty building earlier.
You were going to clean the bathrooms?
Yeah. He cleaned the bathroom there anyway.
The bathroom here could use a cleaning.
Definitely could.
I mean, Jesus. That was your only question, caller?
Yes.
Kevin's
Greg.
usually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Greg.
When does life begin?
Oh.
When does life begin?
Yeah, as a liberal, maybe you have a different take than others.
4.5 months.
There you go. Thank you. Hello.
Was free space counts as one of the 5?
It's a free space.
Holy shit!
Well, yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
I just need one.
We've had 2 calls.
I just need one.
We've had 2 calls.
He didn't say it had to be a caller. He said it has to be mentioned, right?
No. What?
So far, we have Big Dick Dan Rappaport.
Can I show you
And
something?
Kevin, right?
Wait, can I show you something?
No, it's just. What do you mean it has to be? No, I don't want to look at you. What are you talking about? Mentioned what? What?
He really wants to win.
A name was mentioned on this.
No, you're talking about
when they call in, Dave.
Yeah, it's the caller.
It has to be the caller?
That's the game.
Yeah, that's okay. He didn't clarify that. I think we
have to do it in a row for now until we call, because we're already off to a good start.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you ever consider having a Minihane on as a guest on the dozen?
No. I think that opens up a whole world of problems. No, I have not.
A rotating Minihane.
Yeah.
You said you want young.
Uh-huh.
I can give you that, and I can give you everything Chris Castellani does.
How old are
a little
you?
bit
You sound
further
older to
up
me.
the spectrum.
How old are you?
This is bullshit.
He can give you young.
What do you mean it's bullshit, Dave?
No, this game is bullshit.
No, it's not.
It is actually, because there's
Dave,
certain
shut the
things.
fuck up. Shut up. What do you say, caller? How old are you, caller? You idiot. How old are you? Is he gone?
He's there.
Caller, make a pitch.
25, Kirk.
Okay. What is your area of expertise?
Depression, I guess. He said he could give you everything Chris Castellani can.
I'm kidding. Terrible videos. We're good. Maybe it should. Okay. Maybe it should just be me and 2 Minihane all the time. Ultimately, maybe that's what it should be. Sink or swim.
No.
You do need a flush button or an abortion button, Dave. You get rid of the callers quick, but
Guy's good.
Dave, you think if the caller mentioned something, it should be...
Yes, because there are other things on this board that are not about the caller. They're about things the caller says.
Oh, like film recommendation or...
But that's a specific caller who makes a film recommendation.
That's not what he's meaning in this.
Yes, he does.
He's
right?
not meaning. There's no book recommendation guy.
No, but there are guys who call and make that call. So if a guy calls and does that, you click it. You check it.
That's what I would do. But also, I have something that just basically is...
What?
Is if somebody says something. If somebody says the name of a former Boston athlete.
No, if they call.
No, as a former, like Dino Raja.
I get it. That's what
I
you
forget
wanted.
it. You're so stupid. Take the calls. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna win.
Hello.
I treated your friend, Greg. Garden variety manic depressive, tedious, very tedious. I did not kill them, I assure you. You see, your friend, Greg, is not a real transsexual. There are 3 major centers for transsexual surgery. Johns Hopkins, University of Minnesota, and Columbus Medical Center. I wouldn't be surprised if they had applied for sex reassignment at one or all of them and been rejected. They hate their own identity, you see, and they think that makes them a transsexual.
Thank you for the call.
I'm not sure if that's the correct terminology. And
I know,
sadly, I was scouring my
That's all
bingo
I cared
card.
about. That's all I was looking for.
To see if any of these.
Sadly, yeah, not a hit for me anyway.
That was not Tim and Canton, right?
No, it was not. That was another caller who calls under a different uncle of somebody else. Hello.
Hey, it's William Opena. I have a trivia question for you guys.
Go ahead.
There's 9 teams in professional major sports that their name does not end in an S. Can you name them?
Minnesota Wild.
Jazz, Magic.
Red Sox, White Sox.
Thunder.
So how many is that?
I don't know. That was pretty fast.
Well, yeah,
I was gonna say 6 or 7.
Wild, Jazz, Magic, Thunder, Red Sox,
Heat.
White Sox.
Heat.
There's another hockey team too that has a.
Any sport we haven't hit yet?
And no, there's no football teams.
No football team.
Oh, you're missing a couple hockey.
Did you say
teams.
did you say the Jazz or no?
Yeah, Jazz and Magic. I said.
A couple hockey teams. Jesus, I have no idea.
Lightning.
Oh,
there you go.
Yep. Yeah. Avalanche.
Avalanche. There you go.
Nope, yep, Avalanche. All right, for a bonus, there's 8 WNBA teams. Can you name one?
I cannot. No, sorry.
Yes, we can name one. Minnesota.
Lynx.
There's a Lynx. There's a Sparks.
The joke is you just say no. It's a we're mocking. What are we doing here?
Come on.
It's a better game. It's bounce passes and screens. Yes. Fantastic. Season tickets. Hello.
Kirk, who's the bigger
Liberty?
Producer Dave or White Sox Dave?
White Sox Dave is an interesting character, I have to say. I enjoyed doing that thing with those guys, but he seems very intense also. I'm not sure what's going on. I happen to like him, by the way, but I don't know. You think he'll be good in trivia, Dave? He's a wild card. He wouldn't be loyal all the time.
I like he talks like when his brain's working. He like spits things.
He's his own guy, though. I don't think he would fit under the Minihane
Dave would be
umbrella.
good based on his Family Feud answers.
That's true.
He's clutch.
Unfortunately,
Clutch under pressure.
126 points.
Jeff Jeff has a pretty strong timer.
There's a time.
Yeah.
Wet. No, really wet. I mean, wet.
Incredibly
It's,
wet.
No,
Soaked.
I don't think in the game that people are mocking answers and laughing and distracting.
During the dozen trivia, you know?
Well, during Family Feud in general.
Well, you just said for dozen trivia.
Moist.
No. Hello. Hey, load up, Dave.
Load up.
It better be. Hey, win this thing. Hello.
I think they're loaded up. Hey, I have a book recommendation.
Whammo. Bingo.
That's not bingo.
Oh, we got to get it in a row now.
Frank Lucas, Original Gangster. It's a good book.
Okay.
But I also want to talk about basketball. That's the only book I've read in like 10 years. Don't worry about it. Don't even look it up.
Trust me, I wasn't going to.
So, it's a good book, though. Anyways, if Burlington beat, who did they beat?
Well, they lost to Sharon. They beat Canton.
Oh, they beat Canton. And then they lost again?
Well, no, they lost
they
to
just
Sharon.
lost
Don't
again?
lose once in the tournament, then you're out.
Oh. So they lost in the Elite Eight?
Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, my.
I get what you're doing. Leave me alone. I enjoy it. Leave me alone. Let me enjoy high school basketball, for Christ's sakes. I like three things in the world. Asshole. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Ed Torian, how you doing?
Who? Oh, Ed Torian?
Yes.
That's Howard Stern's old lie detector test guy, yes.
Oh, wow.
Is that right, Ed?
That's
Am I getting that
yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
had a good, yep, I had a good run on that. I got to ask Pamela Anderson if
Yes.
she'd like to smell her own farts. It was
I
great.
don't think she was not being truthful, Howard. She was not being truthful.
Have you seen that documentary? By the way?
it's been deceitful.
What's that?
The Pam Anderson documentary?
I have not. Is it good?
That's excellent.
Really? I'll watch
Yeah,
it at some point.
Very good.
I'm watching The Staircase right now. Which,
Really? For the first time?
Well, I saw the original one, but I hadn't watched HBO
Oh, you
Max.
mean the
There-
yeah?
There's a scene in the HBO Max one. I watched the original one when it was first on Sundance in like 04, 05.
Yeah, me too.
It was good, very good. There's a scene in this where Colin Firth, who plays Peterson, literally eats the asshole of Toni Collette.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I
She's
did.
eating her asshole out.
Yeah. Well, that's the only actually factual part of the
Oh, is that true? Oh.
I don't know. It did take some liberties.
I was
there.
very surprised. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kurt, is Harry obsessed with this prime sports drink thing that's going on out there right now with all the...
Ed, you're on the string here, buddy. I can't hear you.
Is Harry obsessed with
Prime.
Logan Paul's Prime drinks?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, he's not a big Logan Paul guy.
My son is.
Really?
Every time he comes back here, my younger son, he gets a bunch and goes to school. And
Oh,
he's
really?
Just
He's
a
a-
fucking king.
he's a king, right? He's
Yeah.
just slinging around?
And he even and once he finishes the Prime, he fills it up with water just and brings it to school. Just as a status symbol, just sitting in the
funny.
schoolyard, just being like, oh, you guys can't get those in this country.
What grade is he in now?
He is a freshman.
Oh, so he's a few years away from Burlington.
Yeah.
They keep those parents propped up, Greg.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Jesus, let's keep them healthy and wealthy and wise.
I know.
A lot of pressure.
Both still alive.
Good. And feeling good?
Don't mean to rub it in, but
it's fine. It's hurtful. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Hey, Kirk. So I've got a question.
Is this Click Guy or no?
What's your beef? Who? Am I
trying-
talking?
No, I'm sorry. We're playing bingo here. We have a bingo. Our guest has a bingo card game. I was trying to figure out if you were one of them.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was talking but it wasn't my turn as a caller. Oh,
That's
my
okay.
bad.
Go ahead.
But what's your beef with bald people and alcoholics?
Bald people? I'm bald. I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, exactly. But
Who are you talking about? Are you bald and drunk?
me? No, I'm not bald. I have hair.
Okay, what's your issue? Who are you trying? Who are you speaking about specifically?
Specifically, I was talking about. I'm not sure.
Let him tell you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she hung up.
Oh.
Would you have a movie recommendation?
Is there golf trivia you want to ask me? Are you Dave's mother-in-law or no?
I feel like we can influence this.
Can you hum something? Hello.
Oh, hi, Kirk. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Oh, down here at Disney. Oh,
Mickey, how's it going down there?
it looks to be Adult Special Needs Day
down here. It sure does. It sure does, Mickey. It sure does. That's very nice you're doing that.
There's one boy with a great big nose.
Well, Mickey, hold on.
And then another
hold
boy
on.
with a great big penis.
Well, yeah, that's true. Mickey, very funny, Mickey.
And there's a great, really big fat boy.
Yeah. He's a big one, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, there's two of them. They're so fat.
Thank you, Mickey. Nice to talk to you. Wow.
Oh, that was a big get.
That was good. Unfortunately, yeah, not a hit.
Oh.
Funny call, but yeah. Hello. Thanks, Mickey.
Good morning, boys.
Oh,
it's
here we
time
go.
for this week's episode of Who Has the Biggest Clit?
I'll just tell you guys, I am close right now. Yes, go ahead.
Mean Girls edition.
Yeah.
Anna Gasteyer.
Yeah.
Lizzie Kaplan.
Uh-huh.
Or Amy Poehler. Now, interesting here, I had a rendezvous with Lizzie Kaplan, so I have the exact measurements, and I understand one of your guests has the other two.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well,
The other
Johnson,
two?
Johnson.
Big Lizzie Kaplan.
Wow.
Yes.
What was that show she was
Gasteyer
on?
a big
Masters of
Greg
Sex, was it?
Poehler
Did you
fan.
ever watch that on Showtime?
Yeah.
With, what's his name?
I forget.
It was
British guy.
Party Down also.
Michael Sheen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. I'm going to go with Anna, I think. Greg?
I will abstain from that question.
Johnson?
I've got to go with Lizzie. Lizzie's my girl.
Okay. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean she has well, okay. Dave?
Lizzie Kaplan comes in at 1.75 inches. Beautiful.
That's
Now, is that the diameter or the circumference?
I
or
guess
what's
it's a
the-
good size.
No, Greggy. No, Greggy. Don't play silly. 1.75 velvet bean inches, and it is spectacular. Now, I know you and Gasteyer hooked up.
That's true.
And obviously we know you and Amy have hooked up. So does anyone top 1.75?
Greg, go ahead.
Thank you.
I can't imagine. No, I would say.
So we have a winner.
Yeah, we have a winner.
Congratulations,
Lizzie
Johnson.
Kaplan.
There you go. She's kind of gone away. No?
Lizzie Kaplan?
Yeah, am I missing something?
She's back in Party Down, right?
I know. I'm saying I felt like she should have been bigger. I don't know.
Party Down ended a few years ago, though.
They bring it. It's being rebooted.
Oh, good. I didn't know
but
that.
but limited, I think, right?
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
That's true.
Now.
A lot of big stars, though. I don't know.
I was at that Mean Girls premiere, and all those younger girls at the time, they were like really young, like 19, 20, I think.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, and
Rachel McAdams.
and Rachel McAdams, and the girl that was in Mamma Mia, who became actually really big.
From Big Love. Amanda she played.
Seyfried,
She played what's her face?
Yeah.
Just recently. Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, she's a good actress.
Yeah, that was quite a group at the time. And even then, Lindsay Lohan was like off by herself because she was the biggest star.
Yeah.
She was roped off.
Oh, really?
So this was like a party for for friends and family after the
Weird
premiere.
existence.
And she in order to get to her just to say hello, you had to there's a guard.
Did you go say hello?
I mean, she came out after a while, but there was like a petting zoo for a while. I just realized
Weird
like
existence.
there's those people have no chance. But that's
none.
Same thing with Britney Spears, who was I was at a SNL after party, and same thing there. Like when she was at the height of her whatever, I think she was like 19, 20, and it was just like roped off area just to live in this secluded
These
world.
parents should be imprisoned, honestly. Hello.
By the way, when's Harry coming in?
I was just calling to thank you for your support in the battle against the noted racist and shitty producer Craig.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, happy to help. Happy to help.
I was hoping that you could potentially, in honor of Women's Month, direct some votes to Lauren Lynn too.
Who is she
She's
facing
going
in this
against
competition?
Tim McCann.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't. Tim McCann.
She's facing.
Tim McCann is almost died.
It's March. Yeah, but there's 1 month a year that we're supposed to honor women. I feel like it would be good for the podcast for you to support.
I'll consider it. But Tim is. Tim is the ultimate Minihane. It's hard to turn.
Yeah,
my
no,
back
but
on
he
him.
already has that honor, and I feel like it's really important to Lauren.
Okay, you made your
I
point,
don't know.
caller. I don't
You
know.
can find it in your hearts to support it.
Okay, well there you go. I wish everyone well on that. Fantastically important. But I weighed in today for that guy, Drew, because he was battling Craig. I can't have Craig win that thing.
Craig is in the Minifan bracket?
Not it's there. Whatever they're doing. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Tim told me he has actual notebooks with timestamps of like everything that happens on this show.
When did he tell you this?
At Green Hill.
Green Hill.
At the
Rolling
John
Hill?
Stewart Memorial. Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Oh yeah.
How could I forget?
Well, I can show you something that might jog your memory.
Oh, you're the ears guy. Did you know that, Dave?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Have you seen Dave's ears or no?
No.
Show me your ears, Dave. You got the smallest ears in the world. Show me your ears. That's a normal. It's kind of normal. A little bigger. Yeah, Dave has the smallest ears of all time. You got harassed and bullied in 2nd grade over that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Hola, Kirky. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Awesome. Well,
Are you my dad?
I'm out in Europe right now.
Okay.
Just made it out here. There's nothing like hearing you guys talk about the size of 3 female clits while I'm out in Barcelona.
Well, yeah. But the show is, buddy. We all
That
know
had
that.
nothing to do with Barcelona.
I don't think so.
But I have a question for you, man. You have any tips for Europe while I'm out here? I'm in Spain, France, and Britain. First time caller, long time listener.
Greg Poehler's a native of the continent, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean Barcelona. You want to spend as much time as possible, and that's the good one. Like that would be my if I had to move somewhere.
Where are you from normally?
I'm from Lowell.
Oh,
Lowell, Mass.
Jesus Christ! Congratulations, getting out of there.
Stick out like a sore thumb over there.
I bet. Well, enjoy the trip. I hate giving travel. Whatever. Have a good time. You know what to do.
I thought it was Lowell, Dave.
It's Lowell.
There you go. What do you think of that, Dave?
I don't like that.
bad.
Move. I don't like that.
Barcelona's got it all: beaches, city. It's one of the few places that has both of those very nearby.
I hate cities.
You like beaches?
No.
What do you like, Kirk?
Hmm?
Is there anything you like?
What do you mean in terms of like
Just-
living
just-
places?
Just was there something
Quiet.
that
I like a
brings you
small
quiet?
town? Yeah, small town.
Birdies.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to look at the ocean. I don't like to step in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I like the feel of the ocean breeze hitting you. I'm not a swimmer of the ocean. In the ocean, not for me.
Because
Hello.
of the salt, or
Yeah, and I don't like the sand in your crotch.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. I don't like that.
oh, you can have that even without being in the ocean.
That's true. That's true. I remember as a kid, sometimes the sand would get in your sandwich and stuff, and it was not for me. Sunburns, no, I'm okay. Hello.
Over. Hello. I got a question for Greg, but before that, can I just burst Click Guy's bubble? I live in Illinois. You can check the area code.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the biggest clip in the explored universe.
Okay.
And it's
sure why it matters you're in Illinois, but yeah.
hockey pucks.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Ask Greg your question. I'm not sure why it matters you're in Illinois to verify this, but okay.
Well, because it's fucking DeCaro. She's got the biggest clip I've ever seen.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't realize that. Interesting.
Just enormous,
Okay.
like 2 hockey pucks. Anyways, Greg, how tall is your kid?
He's like 6'2".
Yeah, where did he get his height? He's gonna be a big guy.
I think he's done now. He's 18 years old.
I would say he's grown much more at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done that. Well, the second question is like, he must have like a howitzer, right? He's got you beat in the
I
dick
don't think
area,
that's
right?
necessary for Greg.
He's got
a question. Now you've got his sister's
got a-
clit and his
It
son's.
sounds like that's a job for Dave Portnoy.
Well, he's a little past his. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's going on? I think you're overthinking the dozen trivia thing. I think your teammate's right there, and you haven't thought of it.
Who's that?
The genius and the sideshow freak. You got to clean team back up with Clemmer.
He's got his own team. They're doing very
Rookie of the
well.
week.
They're doing very well. Thanks for the call.
Trade.
They're doing. Nah, I'm not doing that. But no, he seems like he's happy on his team. I don't think I would do that. But I might make a move.
He's found a real. Speaking of niche, he found the Roosevelt Island niche.
Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't hear it.
He seems.
Who the hell knows?
He seems to be preoccupied. Is that where he lives?
Maybe I would assume. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
That would make more sense.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Well, the game will not be as good as this game. I don't think. Just starting to slow down a little bit. But any call, it can all change in 1 second, though, Johnson.
I hope
Hello.
so.
We all do.
Is anybody one square away from winning?
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Greg, I got some free time. Do you need a ride to the airport today?
1 second. Just checking something. Go ahead.
Why is that, Tim?
Well, I'll be happy to, swing up to Burlington and, we could drive in and chat for a little while. I'll drop you off. And if you're looking for a travel mate, I could bring my license. We could get on the plane together.
Did you do that or no?
I'm not sure. It's very odd requests.
But he likes you. He wants to travel with you.
Thank you. I'm actually.
Yeah, fuck you. You're driving me to my car.
Wow.
We can go Fontville.
Yeah.
I do have a game, Kirk.
Go ahead. Game within a game.
It's a very quick one.
Go ahead.
Greg, you're not eligible for this game.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Between Kirk, Dave, and Johnson, would you care to guess what Greg's speaking fee is?
Wow.
The range of his speaking fee.
I know what his speaking fee is. Let me see here.
So for an hour?
And this is in U.S. dollars, not that inflated euro trash.
Where is he getting this from?
Well, give us your site. I want to look it up, but Greg's curious where you're getting it from.
AAE speakers.
Per hour or per?
It's just a per. I guess you call it per event, per visit.
I bet a standard is like $25.
$25?
25,000.
25,000 for this to go see Greg?
What? I think that site is just accumulating like celebrity-ish type names. Yeah. He didn't go and register.
I'll say $10.
Is it closest without going over? Like,
I'll go with 11.
Price is right.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. That's why I guessed it. Yeah. Go ahead. Do you have a guess, Johnson?
11.
I'll say $1,000.
$750.
Dave's the closest, between $30,000 and $50,000 American dollars.
What?
That's just,
what is this site?
It's just auto-generated.
You know what it is though. I do have a minimum for my stand-up, like for like when I do company events.
$50,000?
No, it's 20 something.
Really? You get paid for that?
Yeah. I mean, when you do company like
corporate.
Yeah.
How many of those do you do?
I do 3 or 4 a year.
Why am I not doing this?
Oh shit.
A scam.
But the last one I did this for this was like last month. I did it for NASDAQ. It was supposed to be a 45-minute like stand-up thing.
Yeah.
And they complained that my stand-up was too below the belt.
Really?
Yeah. So they took off 30%.
They docked you?
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Wow. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Which I tried to argue, but then what are you gonna do?
Greg does this for a different fee. The show.
I wonder what click guys rate would be.
I'm sending the bill for.
Okay.
I haven't sent the.
Oh God, shit! Send it to Dave. He'll handle it. Are you close now, Johnson? After that call or no?
I got a couple that I get two. I need two on.
Okay. Hello.
Hey guys, it's Dave's mother-in-law's dead guy. How's it going?
Good. Very good. Now, thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Dave's mother-in-law dead guy.
I wanted to call in because I got my good friend Greg gave me a nice shout out last week, so I had to call in and say hello.
Do you do those? Do you do jokes like about these mother-in-law, these corporate ones?
Yeah,
you just do all minute
flat
jokes. Just do them all.
I thought
below the belt.
Yes.
So I have been calling. I've just not been identifying myself. I called last week to I gave Dave that brain buster that he lied about. Becoming a 5.9. But I'm calling in support of Greg today. I don't like what Dave did to him last week with that video. Greg, that was a completely normal reaction. It's
completely normal.
It's not Greg's fault that he loves his son. I know at soccer practice, Dave ripped his kid off the field.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Hold on.
Dave's a bad parent. Greg's a good parent. It's very simple.
Did I post the video personally or on the show account to mock Greg for it? Did I do that?
But you teased it. It's the same thing.
I said he was going crazy.
He was not going crazy.
He was going crazy.
He was not.
That's what you say in that moment.
No,
what would you describe that as?
He was not going crazy.
He's
But that's not going. He's not like
so his kid.
deranged.
Did your kid? Do you remember? Do you even know the kid? Would you act that way if anybody else on the team scored? I'd imagine, right? You're there for the team or no?
Yeah, it was the end of the game. That was
Right,
that was
that's what I mean.
the final moment of we have won.
So he got up and he did the.
Didn't we talk about this on the show?
I didn't think anything out of control about that. Did you? Did you see it, Johnson?
No,
I saw hundreds of thousands of people have watched this. By the way, I saw.
He was excited. It was excitement crazy. That's what I said on the show.
Going crazy would be like, you know what I mean? He'd be going
going nuts and throwing a fit.
No, but like this going crazy. That is like a basic human reaction to team scoring a basket in a game. in the state tournament game. You know what? You've never played the state tournament. You know what it's like. It's different. Peter Minihane my dad wouldn't have reacted like that. My dad had the rule book every year. He would just read it. He would yell at the referees no matter what. Like, you violated 13-6. That changed last year. He would do that kind of thing.
No, you posted a different video though. I sent you the one I had. You posted a different one.
See, this is what I mean. Now it's almost like he's threatening you.
No, but now I'm upset. Yeah.
Well, what did he take his shirt off in his video?
I thought it was a good guy move. I sent it to be like, oh, you were excited for your son. Here you go.
You're talking about you sent me that one the
exact same video.
It's the same fucking clip.
Yeah, I'm mad that he didn't use my clip.
But it's the same clip.
Did you go back and screen record the video?
Yeah, I did because I sent it to my son. My son was in it. My son was in it, so I sent it to him. But you cut him out for some reason.
I don't care about him.
Come
on the show.
It was very cute. My daughter was there too, cheering, which I thought was super.
That's very nice.
Yeah. You're welcome.
It's weird. They still have the cheerleaders though.
Yeah.
They come off
Burlington doesn't, but the other two.
Oh, they don't. Okay, Waltham did. Yeah.
It's funny. He doesn't have that great moment with his family on video. If I don't bring that up,
that's true.
It's funny how things work out though for the betterment for the family.
How embarrassed were your kids? Their crazy dad at that game. Was it humiliating? Well, is he crazy? This fucking guy at the Wilbur. That's crazy.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's different.
Yes.
Were you sober the other night?
Yeah.
Legally sober.
American sober.
American sober. Hello. Yes. Hello.
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 When are y'all doing a live show in Amish country?
We've talked about it. It could still happen.
When are y'all going to start advertising in California?
Could happen. It could happen, caller.
When are y'all doing the Great Gerry?
Beauty is I've completely forgotten that idea. So you're right. Another failed one.
Was that a book?
When are y'all having Better Than Average Mick back on?
That is not going to. Well, he's got his. I think his podcast comes out tonight, right?
Is it the first episode?
Yeah, I think
Trailer
is that
was
right?
good.
Caller, is that right or no?
I think so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Go ahead. Get to the
Mike going to start working at that blind school?
That's a good question. COVID slowed everything down.
Is this guy's from? He just came out of a coma from 2 years ago.
Olympics for fencing.
No, I don't believe it's. Is it Special Olympics if you're blind? I don't know. It's a good question. We'll look into it.
It must be.
When's the Mike and Brandy Love porno coming out?
Well, that is, as you know, caller. That might be my fault. That's problematic. Yeah, that could be on me.
All right, I'm all out for the day. I got to listen to some more shows.
All right, thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you. Listen, we need an ombudsman. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. No parking advice from that guy. What the fuck?
We'll get there. Hello.
Hello, Kirk. I have a fantastic movie recommendation.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it.
Right.
Go ahead. Are you a Shark Tank fan? Have you ever worked at a fuck doll emporium? Go ahead. What's your movie recommendation?
Oh, he bailed.
Yeah, I think he's probably just helping us out.
Oh yeah. Well, he's
smart.
I'm so close now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I think you're gonna win this then. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Billboard Truck Guy. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Oh,
snubbed.
What happened?
I haven't heard from him in a long time.
That's true.
Hey, man. Less is more, right?
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Oh, he's not on the.
Yeah, checking in.
How you doing, buddy?
I have a quiz for you, but
Okay.
I also wanted to. I think it's time that America knows Kirk Minihane's top 5 American bands.
Top 5 American
That's
bands.
a tough question.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah.
So I mean,
so few.
Am I counting the E Street Band?
We're neither fish nor fowl.
That was emotional, that speech that when he inducted them. Even Stevie was emotional during that.
2014.
Yeah, I just watched it the other day. I put them first.
Okay.
I'm going to put the Eagles in the top 5. People mock them, but I mean, they're put it this way, like their amount of hits they have is mind blowing, and they sound great. Go listen, like In the City, or I Can't Tell You Why. It's fucking great. I'm going to put Creedence on the list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put Van Halen on the list.
Right.
And I am going to put
Silver Bullet Band?
I don't count them as a band. It's not like the E Street Band. Same with the Heartbreakers. It's just not the same. Would you count Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Billboard chart guy, or no?
I would actually count them more of a band than Bruce's.
Really? Because of Mike Campbell?
Yeah, and they just stayed together. I mean,
They did. That's true. Well,
and from the beginning they were.
Well, what's his face
from
left?
the beginning they were.
What's his face left and then came back when Howie Epstein died. Ron. Shit, I forget his name. The bassist. Okay, I'll put them there then. There you go. I was gonna put. That's. Okay. I'm good with that list. Greg.
Good list.
The Johnson Arroyo. Any thoughts? Any objections?
Guns N' Roses.
I mean, I'm not a fan of theirs, but I'm comfortable with that. I wouldn't put. That's where my Van Halen spot is. Billboard chart. Johnson Arroyo. No?
Yeah, I get tied up in Bob Seger and Tom Petty way too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Petty above for this. I just feel like they're more of a band. But go ahead.
Speaking of Guns N' Roses, can you please give me their 6 top 10 singles?
Jesus.
And I'm going to be tough on you, Kirk. I'm not going to allow you a miss.
What?
Wow.
You're not going to allow me a miss on this?
I'm not going to allow you a
Well,
miss.
I'll let Dave give you. Well, we'll let Dave have one miss at least because I think he's.
Okay.
I'm not that big, but I can name.
You can name a couple. Think of their.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Their 2 biggest hits. The ones you think of the most, I would say.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to. Yep, number 7 and 87.
November Rain.
Number 3 and 92, which was also their last top 10 hit.
I hate when one is stuck on me, and Can I ask you before I say it?
Sure.
Is Mr. Brownstone a top 10 hit?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I would say no. I could be wrong though. This is
all
like the
the
90s
time.
for me. I'm already out.
I don't think so.
You got to show Dave a little patience here, Billboard chart guy.
Yeah, when I get
absolutely.
All right, so
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say Mr. Brownstone, but it's
miss.
When I get stuck, I can't.
You think we need a little patience
A little
for Dave?
patience.
Kirk, you sure?
Patience, thank you.
Yes, there you
Patience,
go.
yep.
89, number 5 or 6 in 89? 4. Sweet Child of Mine?
It's got to be Paradise City.
Number 1 in 88.
Paradise City, did we say, Dave, or no?
Yep.
Oh, we did say
No,
Paradise
you don't say it now. He
Oh,
just
Paradise
said
City.
it.
Yeah, you got it, Greg. Number 1, I think, right?
Number 5 in 88. Number 5.
How many is that?
You've gotten 5 of the 6. You've got 1 remaining.
6. You got one?
Civil War?
I don't believe so. I could be wrong.
I think it might be the one that's
Incorrect.
tied into Terminator 2 there. You Could Be Mine, because that was the...
Oh, is that right?
The,
you could be right. I don't know. Like early 90s for me, I'm already kind of gone at that point.
You Could Be Mine only got to number 29.
Damn it. Thought the T2...
Are they already in the... They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yes. Yep.
You're not allowing me a miss. I guess I'll go with the. Is that Wings cover? Was that? I know that charted, but that probably wasn't a top 10 song, though, right?
Live and Let Die?
No, it only got to 33. It's from that album.
Oh,
Don't Cry.
There's no crying in baseball. You are correct, Kirk.
Don't Cry?
There you go.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That was the first single, right? Or second single from that, or no?
Wow. I wouldn't have got that.
That was the first single from that album. Yep.
There you go.
Ooh, what about Metallica? Great American band.
No question. It's not my world. Like, not my thing. You know, the Beach Boys are a great American band.
Right. Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi is another great American band. Yes, thank you for the call. John Caffey and Beaver Brown Band is a great American band.
They are.
Survivor. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Yes, we'll be here till 3 until
Whoa.
this thing is done. So, you know. Yeah, hello.
Hey, Kirk, I'm watching this movie, Spy. I just can't help but wonder, do you think Melissa McCarthy has a tasty pussy?
She's famous. I would say no. I don't. She's one of these people I think looks stranger thin now. I wonder if that's affected the taste of that. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Greg is friends with her
She's
husband.
got some great movements. She's got some great movements in this.
Yeah. She's very funny in Bridesmaids. She could have easily won the Oscar that year. I don't remember who won that year for supporting actress, but they never give him the performances like that, which was a great performance. But to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
What food do you think it tastes like?
Very important.
Got to be oranges, right?
What are those? What are those things called?
Imagine if we got this. Kiwi?
No, yeah. Popsicles. Like those cheese curls, the chips, the
Cheetos, crunchy.
Toasty? No.
No. Yeah. Cheese doodles.
Oh.
Cheese doodles. Jesus. Yeah. Which tastes great. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Get the mustache as well.
That's true. Yeah. Book her. I wouldn't mind having her on. She's a good sport. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I'm not sure if you, well, I guess you remember me a little bit. I want to say I appreciate the kind words the other day. It's actually Alistair Black, CJK, former intern.
Oh, is it actually or no?
Kind words the other day. Yes, no, it's actually me.
Oh, how you doing, buddy? It's been a long time.
I'm good. How are you? Yeah, it has been a long time. I actually go back and check the YouTube page from time to time. I know I left it with like 8,000 subscribers, and like today would be a layup for Dave, having like Brandon Walker on. All you got to do is title it just like Barstool Brandon Walker, or roast Kirkman, or vice versa.
He's not Alistair's not capable of that. Yeah. Don't ask him. Don't ask him to do something he's not capable of.
I'm surprised you guys. Yeah, you guys don't have an intern running it now.
Dave?
No, we just have interns doing social.
Yeah,
I'll post all the.
Yeah, Dave's terrified of hiring anybody who has.
That's not true. What are you talking about? Shane's
we
doing.
We have a meat cutter right now working on the show.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he is. Oh, Alistair was great. He was great. He did a great job. He's a good kid. I think he got a little too close to the fire, if I remember correctly, or is that wrong?
No, I actually just wanted to go full time, and you guys, I think, weren't ready to.
Oh, there you go.
Allocate resources.
You're working well. Nice job and everything.
Say again.
You have a nice job. Everything's going well for you.
Oh yeah, like all the great failed radio talents. I went to insurance.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, that's probably best move for you.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to say hi, and I hope all is well, and take it easy, guys. Hope you guys have a great day.
There you go. Yeah, blast from the past. I didn't expect that.
That's way too nice.
Yeah.
Nice, pleasant.
That's why I didn't fit in.
He was a hellion when he was here. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, you want to talk about something that I don't know if you've been diagnosed with it, but I have, and it's a pretty fucking interesting thing.
What's that?
Misophonia or misophonia. Like, I remember when Dave was sniffing, which annoys the fucking shit out of me too. That's actually like a mental illness. Certain noises can trigger you to be really upset, and every time I hear Dave, like, he'll be like, "Oh well, I didn't pull the audio." Yep. It's like, Dave, what are you doing? And that's misophonia. So there you go.
So why are you making fun of mental illness?
I mean, the guy does.
We already went over a story like this.
Guy has asthma. I'm just saying.
Just because you have it, you can poke fun at other people who have
also,
it.
Dave has very serious asthma.
I do.
I mean,
very
serious. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a protector or anything. But
asthma is part of the allergy family. I've tried to go over this before.
I'm defending you here. What you want me to do? I mean, it's very serious.
Jesus. Well, thank you for not walking out, though.
It's no problem. Hello. Good callback from a segment that bombed 2 hours ago. Hello. Dave, yes, you can't believe this Boomer and Geo thing. It's unbelievable. And then I'm like, he won nothing about it and nobody cared. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? I think Cullinane is, he gets a lot of unnecessary shit. But do you know how long I was waiting on hold today? Can you take a quick guess for me?
4 minutes.
44 minutes I was waiting on hold, but it's worth it because I get to talk to Greg Poehler.
Exactly.
Greg.
For free, by the way.
Greg, big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. Me and the girlfriend, we just started watching You, Me, Her.
Oh,
great.
It's a good conversation starter if you're looking to dip into the three-way thing.
Oh, is that right?
It's a show about a couple who both fall in love with the same woman and bring her into the
wackiness ensues?
No.
Things get dark?
Where's
it streaming?
Things get sexy.
Ooh, where's it streaming?
It's on Prime, and the neighbor is a real cunt. As from season 1 where I'm at.
In real life or no?
No.
She was all right? Okay.
Yeah. Greg,
Yeah.
quick question, and
Sure.
I've tried thinking about how to phrase this to not offend you while I was on hold.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have some animosity towards your sister? Obviously, I'm sure her fame has helped you at some point, but nothing you do in your life will ever bring you to that level. Is that something that kind of annoys you, or are you okay just being her brother?
I'm fine with whatever success she's had.
Oh, Rachel Blanchard.
I think, yeah, she's.
I always liked her.
I think it'd be different if I started, in the acting world like she did, but I got into it, when I was almost 40. So, I'm just excited to still be in the game, still be getting jobs. So, no, I don't spend a second of
That's
time.
a yes caller.
I don't spend a second of time comparing myself to her. We've both done very well in life. So, yeah.
She's going to have an Oscar in the next 15
And
years.
she will have an Oscar, yeah,
I think she
soon.
will. I'm going to write the role for her. Hello.
I, for one, think Melissa McCarthy's pussy tastes like buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
John
She's just trying to help us.
I hate to say this, one or two more, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Can we influence the?
Well, we've tried. We've tried. This guy's on hold 45 minutes. Hello.
Love to talk to you about Shark Tank, the episode, most recent one.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, he doesn't.
Do you want to call about MILF Manor, guy? Please?
I could use a good podcast recommendation.
It wouldn't hurt me either.
Wouldn't hurt me either.
Hello.
Did you see the guy they shoot off the stage the other night on Shark Tank?
Yeah,
He wouldn't leave.
Yeah. Poor guy. It's a big moment.
Right.
Hey, does anybody on today's show have a invention?
Thanks for the call.
That sounded like Willie Mopena.
I already got the former Boston athlete, though.
An invention?
I did. I invented something a few years ago.
What's that?
It was for the fire trucks. In the truck, we have a system that captures the exhaust, and the exhaust is a carcinogen.
Uh-huh.
It really bothered me that the exhaust was all waist level on the truck. So when we're ever out in the open, so to speak, there's no way to contain that.
Right.
So I basically took the system that we have in the stations and I made it portable. I've gotten absolutely nothing out of it.
Congratulations.
And the patent process was an absolute nightmare.
Expensive, right?
Yeah, very expensive.
Did you get a patent for it?
I did.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And nothing from it, huh?
Absolutely nothing from
Smart.
it.
Smart as a whip.
Not
Hello.
Hello, Kirk. This is Astrid from Stockholm, formerly Andrew. I was calling to thank Greg Poehler for his support during my transition
Well,
process.
that's very sweet of you to call.
He was always there to lend a hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, I figured.
And he
Yeah.
really had my back.
You can't tell a story here, Greg. Even a well-meaning one, it just comes back to get you.
Greg, do you miss me while you're over in the States?
I do, yes.
What an accent.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, goodbye, Astrid.
Swedish.
Well, I understood. Believe me,
Swedish
it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was, yes.
And Swedish trans accent, which is one of the hardest ones.
I would
Very
think so.
specific.
That'll do it.
That's it?
Yep.
No.
I'm missing the one that you guys are missing.
Well, can we just count up who has the most?
Well, I had 4 across. I need a MILF Manor guy.
Yeah, but how many do you have total?
Oh. How many do you have? Go ahead.
I have 9.
Johnson?
Are you counting the free space or no?
Yes, I'm counting the free space.
So I have
I have 12.
I have 8.
How many do you have, Dave?
I think I have 12.
12?
There's no way.
1, 2,
2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 10. How many do you have?
8.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
12. Read them. Go ahead.
Fuck. Kevin.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said it counted.
Yep.
Big Dick Dan Rappaport.
2.
Former Boston athlete.
3.
Free space.
4.
Book recommendation.
5.
Movie recommendation.
6.
Dave's dead mother-in-law. Clit guy.
7. 8.
Tim and Canton.
9.
Show recommendation. Someone shits on.
What was a show recommendation?
Wasn't it your
Something
show?
was definitely.
It was,
your show was recommended. I have 11. I have 11. That's right,
Damn
Dave.
it.
I'll give you that one.
I think actually there was a different one. 'Cause that
Too
was the
busy
most-
being flattered.
I do have 11. Yeah, go ahead.
Someone shits on Craig Oconee.
Oh, I don't have that.
That square.
Dozen trivia question. They asked about White Sox, Dave.
I don't have
on your
that either.
team.
Guys listening today.
That's fair, right?
Dozen trivia.
I mean, you could. That's a wild card.
Yeah. I guess you won.
That's it.
Fuck.
Felt good.
I think no Barstool Stooge. I don't think.
Nope.
An employee from Tony's Fucked All Emporium.
Did not get that.
I was hoping for that.
Golf trivia, no luck. MILF Manor guy I needed. The fucking Moss Dudley I could have used. One of my parents. Idiots they didn't call. One of Dave's parents.
Tony Maz impression.
Parking advice. No case
I don't know if
question.
it was fun for the listeners, but it was certainly fun
Oh,
to
fuck
play.
yeah, listeners.
To play.
Yeah, great shit about them. Might be the best game we've ever had.
Good, great game, Johnson.
Jesus Christ.
Great
Good job,
game.
Johnson. Thanks for
you
coming
very
in,
much.
buddy.
And the paper, again, is inflammable.
This paper is incredible.
Thank you for having me.
You should have invented this paper. It's unbelievable. Get some money off that. We'll see you in Maine.
Definitely.
Excellent.
Can't wait.
Same here. We're working hard on it. Are we going to see you before then, do you think?
Maybe if you guys need someone in a pinch, I can come in. I know that, there's some people that would not like to hear that, but
who cares? When you're heading out to California? When?
Either tonight or tomorrow.
With Tim?
Me and Tim, yeah.
Good.
Pick him up.
That'd be a good trip.
Tim, not from Ken.
Tim, not not from Ken.
Not Tim, not from Ken.
So Steve and Mike are here Friday.
Big show on Friday.
Big show on
right?
the old
like,
crew. The old guys. And Dave will be weighing in.
Now, does it feel? Would you rather not have Dave here? Does he feel like he's kind of, crashing that old because now he'd clearly be the fourth wheel in there.
How do you feel about Steve and Mike being here? Do you feel like you're sort of witnessing the old show, or do you feel like it's? I feel like the show now is me, Mike, and Dave.
I don't think so, but I liked the last time Steve was in.
Yeah, Steve's always good.
Yeah.
We're morning away. We're going to Milton's after?
Yes, but just the store.
Oh, we're not going to lunch?
Yeah, because I figured we're probably going to be late because we're doing a lot of recording.
Yeah.
So I figured I just told him, and I knew we want to do it before the show, and I didn't know. So.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
That'll be good for your lack of mingling.
Well, I like Bill, though, so I don't mind that. That's a small, contained.
Okay.
Everybody knows their role. Mike doesn't say shit. Dave talks a lot. Not as much as Carano. Was it who, though? Who talked a shitload that time?
Carano definitely talked a lot.
The first time you went, right? Was that Milton's one?
Yeah, we were outside. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like yapping away, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he was fucking talking away, Carano. Jesus Christ. But we'll be at Milton's. Milton's, the store for men. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, of course, the Burlington Mall. Go to miltons.com. Get all your stuff. I'll be outfitted beautifully for this live show. So will Dave, Mike, everyone. Have you been to Milton's at all?
Yes, love Milton's. Yep.
Okay, good.
South Shore Plaza.
Have you been to the Burlington Mall location?
Yeah.
You have. Oh, right, you have
Yeah.
been, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you go today? Why don't you dress like a gentleman on an airplane, like they used to in the old days?
I will. I'll suit up.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that now?
I have a friend that does
Still does that, really?
Yeah, he does it. He tries to get upgraded.
Oh, it's a good move.
He's from Texas too. He's pretty he's pretty suave.
Yeah.
He goes up, excuse me, miss. Is there any chance I can? And then he's got the suit. He
See,
wears a suit just for that purpose.
I'd rather wear this and have an aisle seat than wear a suit in first class, I think.
Yeah.
I'd just be uncomfortable for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Unless you have a Milton suit on, it doesn't matter.
Actually, I fly only first class, as you know.
Yeah. And aisle or window?
Either.
Wow.
And you have your own pod.
That's true. That's the only way you fly, right?
Yeah, it's the only way I fly.
It's part of your contract.
But I mean, I think the part of the reason why you want to fly that is that so you can wear whatever you want. I think the business class are mainly like the slobs nowadays.
Correct. No question about it.
Just like speaking of which, I was thinking of Mutt, his jeans thing. But have you gotten any update on Mutt's masturbation?
We have not. No,
it's not in his newsletter. I haven't signed up.
You should just sign up. Just so
I will.
I
forgot.
You don't have to look at it. Did you sign up yet, Johnson?
I tried. The link was broken the other day.
That makes sense. That's about perfect for that idiot. I mean, it's dreadful content, but just sign up. Just talk. I don't even know what his gain is on this, but just let him have it. I don't even understand.
Mutt is going to be locked in at 5 p.m. tonight. Locked in.
Oh, trust me. He is. When I say, I talked to him yesterday. I'm like, what are you doing now? I'm like, I'm going to do the golf podcast with Riggs. He's like, oh, that's good. I'm a professional gambler now. I make money doing gambling.
Yep.
Mike Montante is not. His whole life is gambling.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
So anyway, did you enjoy interacting with him?
I did. I thought he was great. He was so hard on himself after the show. He said.
What's funny about him is like once the show ends, he's just a really normal person.
No.
He's like, hey, nice to meet you, man. It's Mutt. Nice, so good to meet you, Greg. Thanks a lot, man. That really went well today. He's always been like that since the first time I met him. Always.
Yeah. It's actually nice to see because it's not like he has a really persona on air.
No,
that's just kind of who he is.
Yeah, he's a fucking strange guy, a good guy, strange guy. And Milton's the greatest place in the world. Mutt may be there Friday, by the way, Dave. So go to miltons.com. Check out their sale page for their best deals. Buy one, get one free suit event continues to roll on. So we thank Milton's and Allbirds. We're back Friday with Steve Robinson and Mike Geary, the original crew. And Dave Cullinane was part of that original. What the hell was in the studio? What?
Red 13.
Red 13. I mean, you were a Red 13 guy.
Oh, day one Red 13 guy.
Not a day one Red 13.
I recommended Red
13. I know,
13.
but you weren't.
Oh, definitely not there. Yeah.
No, it's just me and Steve. That terrible first show.
Yep.
So Steve will be here on Friday with Main Wire. Anything you want to promote, Greg?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, I should say
disgusted. There are thousands of listeners.
on Peacock, Swedish Death, The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning is coming out next month. I was a producer on that.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Who's in it? Anybody?
It's a reality show.
Oh, you mentioned this before.
Yeah.
That's next month.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right,
you know what we should promote?
I don't know who has Peacock, but I guess only wrestling fans.
That's
at
true.
This point.
What's that?
We do have a live show shirt that's at the store, by the way, because we're not going to have the booth.
Nobody promotes that 2 hours and 20 minutes into a show like we do.
Well, I'm going to tweet it out. I just wanted to put
Okay. And 5 o'clock tonight, if you're watching now, if you're listening later, you've missed it. We're on YouTube, me and Riggs. But you can go find it there. Our golf picks, my golf picks, and Riggs' golf picks for the Players' Championship, which starts tomorrow. And if you're looking to join the trivia team, reach out. We may put you on the team. Who knows? We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.